3 straight losses in non-district gave way to 3 dominant wins to begin 15-5A play for the Westlake Chaparrals. The Chaps have outscored district opponents 153-17 in 3 games, and their eyes are set on a playoff berth and a district championship. Coming off a bye week, the Del Valle Cardinals boast a 2-0 district record. With blowout wins over Aikens and Anderson, senior Josh Cleveland has emerged as the fastest of Del Valle's flock, and they welcome the battle for district supremacy. It's Westlake and Del Valle, and it's coming up next.
This winter, prepare to be amazed as Elisa's Dance Academy and the Westlake Symphonic Orchestra come together to perform a variety of holiday favorites. Join us December 6th, 7th, and 8th as the Westlake Technical Entertainment Crew and Lexus of Austin present the Nutcracker Spectacular. Tickets are on sale now. Get them online at whstec.com or by phone at 474-5664.
We welcome you live to Veterans Stadium in Del Valle, Texas, just to the east of Austin, and I mean just to the east of Austin. It is an absolutely perfect fall night for football. We welcome you back into the UFCU broadcast booth. Joe Taylor alongside John Nidell, Abe Garcia, and Matt Nader to join us here in a moment from the sidelines. But one thing is for sure, on a very nice night in Austin, Texas, John, we are in for what is technically a playoff clinching ball game for the Westlake Chaparrals. 25 years in a row is what's on the line for playoff appearances for the Westlake Chaparrals.
That's really an impressive streak, and going 3-0 and hopefully get to 4-0 tonight. But they're facing a tough test in Del Valle, and Josh Cleveland, the running back for Del Valle, tremendous running back. Last time he played football 2 weeks ago against Anderson, 10 carries, 227 yards, 4 touchdowns. So certainly a formidable task for the Westlake defense tonight.
And all of that in the first quarter, as he did not even play in the second half. So it was an impressive performance. 3 of those touchdowns in the first quarter, 3 of the 4 all explosive plays of 50 yards or more. He is a dynamic talent, sporting better than 4.3 speed at the Oklahoma State camp earlier in 2012. 4.29 on that clock, 4.3 consistently. It'll be a tough task for the Westlake defense. While we have an opportunity, we can go down to the sidelines and visit with Matt Nader and Abe Garcia. Guys, I know one thing's very clear tonight. We'll have perfect weather. It's good go-get-'em weather here for football. And we'll get to our sideline reporters here in just a moment. Apparently a little bit of technical difficulty is.
Yeah, it is, Joe. And you got to say, dude, if you can come down here and watch the game with us, you'd be really happy. Yeah,
no doubt. And you heard Abe Garcia there as the band is playing right in his ear. That's probably why he couldn't hear us. But we've got lifetime Longhorn and lifetime Chaparral Matt Nader on the sidelines as well. When we come back after this 2-minute timeout, we'll take a look at some of the impact players and, of course, the starting lineup. All of that and more coming up in just a moment. But first things first, let's go ahead and take a look at your Del Valle Cardinal offensive line, because that, I believe, John, is one of our impact players as a group. It'll be along the offensive line for the Del Valle Cardinals. It's Pedro Rodriguez and Sam De La Rosa, the tackles, Matthew Bailey, along with Chris Mayers and Casey Williamson, the center. It's a young offensive line. All of them are juniors, and they have a tough task tonight with a very fast and a very speedy Westlake defensive line.
Yeah, and Coach Wash talked about it in the pregame. I asked him about the offensive line. He said that he likes his chances tonight because of Westlake's defensive line being smaller than last year. But Westlake's defensive line, you mentioned the quickness of this defensive line. Last week against Anderson, Anthony Patino, Jacob Mansour, Luke Womack, these guys were all in the backfield, all over the football field. They're going to give Del Valle some problems tonight, but we'll see if Coach Wash, if his offensive line can overcome that and overpower them with their size.
Westlake has won the toss, and they will receive the football, so it will be the Westlake offense first. While we have the opportunity, we'll introduce the Del Valle Cardinal defense. It is a 3-4 look with outside linebackers and 3 down linemen. The ends are Elliott Carter and Charlie Bender. Justin Rivers is the nose tackle. Outside linebackers are Jaden Nichols and Darius Bender. You have to watch out for both of them, including Nichols, who has a pick 6 against McNeil. Inside is Kelly McBride and Khalid Taylor, the leading tacklers on this ball club. And on the corners, Will Greer and Vincent Wilson. Thomas Anderson is the senior man. He is at the strong safety position, a 3-year starter. And, of course, the free safety is Anthony Smith. We'll take a 1-minute timeout for the national anthem. We're live from Veterans Stadium in Del Valle, Texas. This is Westlake football.
At age 40, attorney and Marine Corps reservist David Little was the picture of health. until the left side of his body went completely numb.
We were on the phone while he was driving home when he suddenly stopped talking.
My dad had a stroke when he was driving me home.
I'm just really glad he ended up at St. David's, South Austin.
St. David's, South Austin saved my life.
Do you know what to do in an emergency? Visit stdavids.com to learn more.
This winter, prepare to be amazed as Elisa's Dance Academy and the Westlake Symphonic Orchestra come together to perform a variety of holiday favorites. Join us December 6th, 7th, and 8th as the Westlake Technical Entertainment Crew and Lexus of Austin present the Nutcracker Spectacular. Tickets are on sale now. Get them online at whstec.com or by phone at 474-5664.
A beautiful rendition of our national anthem being played here live at Veterans Stadium as Westlake and Del Valle gear up for a District 15 5A matchup. Both teams undefeated in district play. Both teams have defeated the same opponents with wins over Aikens and Anderson for Del Valle. Of course, they had the bye week last week, and wins over Bowie, Aikens, and Anderson, respectively, for the Westlake Chaparrals. And like I said, a beautiful rendition of the national anthem here at Del Valle, again, Veterans Stadium on the campus of Del Valle High School. We take a look at first our impact players as we gear up for kickoff here. It's all about stopping Josh Cleveland today. And again, when you talk about the impact players, none more important for Del Valle than Josh Cleveland. So it's up to the linebacking core. It's fine if Josh Cleveland gets to the first level. It's the second level that you have to worry about when big plays can happen. And it's all up to Noah Thompson, Karsten Hood, Breckenhager, and Hudson Hall to contain the back four of the front seven. Very important for the Chaparrals.
It's going to be a fun matchup to watch, no doubt. And Westlake's defense has their work cut out for them. Josh Cleveland, 16 total touchdowns on the year. Half of them are more than 50 yards. So you mentioned it, second level is going to be key. Keep him out of that second level. He is an explosive player.
Let's take a look at the offensive starters here for the Westlake Chaparrals. And first we do so along the offensive line. It's Judge Philly, Signless Connolly, Bobby Dwyer, Taylor Works, and Will Copa from left to right along that offensive line, and anchored by Bobby Dwyer, the center. The receivers, Zach Dansby is the tight end, of course, but it's Patrick Elliott, Harrison Lyons, and Brandon Box, along with John Rhodes. We'll see him some as well. And we talk about the offense, Brandon Box, 6'2", 193-pound senior, 28 catches on the season, 532 yards receiving, and, of course, the 5 scores. Chris Cantor is the halfback, Ben Slaughter is the tailback, and, of course, Jordan Sievert, the 6'4", 218-pound junior, 119 out of 182 passing yards, just under 1,200 yards passing, 14 touchdowns to 6 interceptions. He's also carried the ball 55 times, and it's not necessarily just a one-headed running back with Ben Slaughter. It's Ben Slaughter, Keith Carter, Alex Chavez, Elliot Condos, and the list can keep growing because you can run Chris Cantor out there as well. So it's a multi-level opportunity here to run the ball here for the Chaparrals.
And Westlake certainly wants to establish that run and allow Jordan Sievert to get some momentum going in the passing game.
The barefoot kick by Pedro Martinez is picked up and absolutely leveled at the 10-yard line as Alex Chavez. Wow. Actually, it's right around the 16-yard line as Chavez fielded that line drive barefoot kick and just absolutely leveled at the 15-yard line, and making that pop was Kenneth Caldwell, the junior cornerback, on special teams. So it starts with a big hit. Chavez will be down at right around the 18-yard line. And in difference to some of our broadcasts where we get to be on the same side as the Chaparrals, on the home side of the field, that is. But the Westlake Chaparrals on our television broadcast will move right to left. But as you picture it in your mind's eye, listening live on the radio and in the internet, they will move left to right. Elliot Condos late in the ball game here as a pistol formation to the right. The Chaparrals start 1st and 10 from their own 18-yard line. Flags fly. The handoff goes to Condos. Condos straight up the gut to the 24-yard line, and he's dropped there after a nice gain. But we'll have to see what the flags are all about.
Yeah, we'll see if this is an illegal formation or an offsides penalty, but flags, we've talked about penalties all year for this Westlake offense. It's been a major problem. Looks like they're moving it backwards.
There are 2 fouls on the play. Offsides, defense. Holding against the offense. Those fouls will offset We'll replay first down.
So it's like it never happened, and so a break there actually for both ball clubs. Westlake probably more so than Del Valle. Westlake doesn't get the free play, but they don't lose yardage with the holding penalty. So right off the bat, Westlake again just sputtering out after the big hit on special teams. Alex Chavez able to hold on to the football, but from the right hash mark here, the Westlake Chaparrals dressed in their road white uniforms with blue numerals trimmed in red, the red pants and the silver helmets with the red Westlake W on the side. Just a swing pass out to Patrick Elliott. Elliott taking the flanker screen out past the 25-yard line and picking up positive yardage out to the 30 is where he'll be marked down. And it is good enough for a first down out to the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 12 yards on the play for Patrick Elliott, and just a very simple route to the outside for number 4.
I mentioned it before. I really think Jordan Sievert, I think he might be at his best when he's rolling out to the left. A right-handed quarterback, that's rare, but a terrific pass right there to Patrick Elliott.
On the snap with a pistol to the left. Now back to pass, just a 3-step drop going over here to the near side, and that pass is incomplete, intended for a diving Patrick Elliott right at the 49-yard line, and just a little too much on that ball and just a little too far to the far sideline here in front of the Del Valle bench. So it's incomplete. It'll set up second down and 10. John Rhodes splitting out here to the near side right. Harrison Lyons exiting the field to the far side left. And now a flag comes in from the referee.
Illegal substitution against the offense. A 5-yard penalty. Second down.
So it will be second down and 15 as the ball moves back to the 25-yard line. As we welcome all of you to our live coverage on Sports Talk AM 1300 The Zone, 87.7 FM inside Veterans Stadium, part of our SHAP signal. Of course, online at westlakenation.com. Just make sure you click that listen live now, and you can hear all the sights and sounds from Del Valle. A handoff will stay with Jordan Sievert. Sievert will get back to the line of scrimmage and use that 6'4 frame to gain 1 yard. So it'll be a third down and long situation here. And the defense right now playing very well for Del Valle.
Yeah, and it was Darius Bender, the outside linebacker, took on the running back who was the lead blocking for Jordan Sievert right there. It's actually Chris Canner. And one of those Del Valle Cardinals blew up Chris Canner in the backfield, and it was Bender who was able to clean up Sievert for no gain.
So it will be the nose of the football just outside that 25-yard line. 5 wide receivers as they empty the backfield. Back to pass. Here comes the rush. And Jordan can't get rid of the ball. And he does at the very end of the play, but a nice job defensively. He's coming over and making the pop was Kelly McBride. McBride was the one that hit him first, and Jordan had to get rid of the football along with Elliott Carter. So from the defensive end spot, I believe it was Carter that actually got a hand on him, and then McBride came in, but it was more so defensively Elliott Carter that disrupted it. So a nice defensive stand here for Del Valle as they turn away the Chaparral offense, and it's Michael Barton's turn to punt. Snap is back, and the punt is away. It's a nice, high, spiraling punt, making the grab, and at the 30-yard line is one of the Del Valle deep receivers. Climbing up from the pile there for Del Valle is Anthony Smith, the senior safety. And we'll get a good look at the Westlake defense now. As we show you the defensive line is Anthony Patino along with Luke Womack getting his second start. Jacob Mansour, our Shap of the Week. You'll hear from him at halftime. The outside linebackers are Karsten Hood and Noah Thompson. Inside linebackers are Brecken Hager and Hudson Hall. The corners are Bennett Huddleston along with Carson Spencer, who has 3 interceptions for the Chaparrals this season. And, of course, in the middle, John Dodd and Jack Meredith. That's your Westlake Chaparral defense. We'll get you the Cardinal offense here. We told you about the offensive line. The quarterback, Denzel Feaster, the sophomore, 17 out of 34 passing for just 216 yards. But no secret about this offense. It's Josh Cleveland, and the handoff goes right up the middle. He tries to bounce it outside, does Cleveland, but he is wrapped up right at the 32-yard line. So good coverage there defensively. And right now you can see the Westlake Chaparrals licking their chops. It's a loss of 1 on the play.
It was Brecken Hager, the linebacker, that got out to make the tackle. But Luke Womack made a great play at defensive end as well.
Now it's a wild Cardinal formation with a direct snap to Josh Cleveland. He just runs off the right side, just out the right hash mark, gets out to the 34-yard line, but a flag has been thrown. We'll get our thoughts from the referee here in just a moment. No doubt a holding call.
Illegal block below the waist against the offense. That foul will be 15 yards. Second down.
So it's a chop block actually on Del Valle, not a hold. And it'll be 15 yards from the spot. So now Del Valle going backwards courtesy of the penalty from the 35-yard line, and they will march it back to the 20. So a big break for Westlake's defense, who had no problem corralling Josh Cleveland on the first 2 plays from scrimmage for the Cardinals.
Yeah, and both plays went outside. We see that strategy, wanting to get Josh Cleveland outside in space. But we mentioned Westlake's defensive speed that Del Valle has not seen this year. We'll see if it gives him problems.
2 wideouts each way on the direct snap. The handoff going right up the gut and dicing it for a first down is Cleveland. He's in midfield to the left sideline, to the 25-20. One man to beat. He tight ropes it down the left sideline, and he's out of bounds inside the 10. What a huge run by Josh Cleveland. First and goal inside the 10-yard line. In fact, right at the 10-yard line. Wow, there's that 4.3 speed. A gain of 70 yards on the play for Josh Cleveland with 1 carry of the football.
Yeah, and that play was actually in between the tackles.
And now a handoff, actually a direct snap to Cleveland. He falls forward to the 9-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 1 yard, second and goal, and quick pace here for the Cardinals.
Yeah, first 2 plays went outside. That third play went right up the middle, and he was able to split John Dodd and Jack Meredith trying to come up and run support. And you saw the speed right there. And then on this 4th play, didn't get a big gain out of it, but went between the tackles again.
Second and goal from the 9 now. A no huddle situation, but a long look at the sidelines for the offensive unit here for the Del Valle Cardinals, dressed in their crimson red jerseys with the white numerals, the white pants, and the white helmet with the Cardinal on the side. Now Denzel Feaster hands the ball off to the far side, and a loss of 2 coming from just a simple handoff to the flanker. Streaking up that direction was Chris Campbell. Campbell with 2 carries coming in, or excuse me, 31 carries coming in for 230 yards and a couple of touchdowns. So they have run that play out of the slot before, but Westlake all over it, and it's a loss of 2. Third and goal back to the 11, and this would be a huge break for Westlake if they're able to hold here and force a field goal. 3 wide receivers here to the near side left. 1 receiver to the far side right, and one thing is very apparent. Courtney Wash has raided the basketball team. Everybody over 6 feet tall. Now Feaster rolling left. He's going to run out of room right at the 5-yard line. Westlake will stand him up. Defensively, it's a group effort led by 4 chaparrals initially there at the point of contact. And Denzel Feaster will go down at the 5, and they're wasting no time. Del Valle and Courtney Wash trying to draw first blood here. They'll send out the field goal unit.
Well, you mentioned seeing all these players for Del Valle over 6 feet. I noticed that when they came out on the field. Just a different looking football team from the last 2 years when we've seen this Cardinal team. Just better athletes, and they look very much improved.
The snap is down, the kick is up. It'll be a 22-yard field goal for Pedro Martinez, his first attempt of the season, and it is good. So with 7:50 to play here in the opening quarter, Del Valle strikes first. The Cardinals lead Westlake 3-0. This is Westlake football.
For 102 years, the Coverts have set the standard for car dealers in Central Texas. Hi, I'm Jenny Covert, and your parents, grandparents, and even some of your great-grandparents have shopped with my family. Our service, our inventory, and of course, our low Covert price are the reasons over 1 million customers come back again and again. We want to be your car dealer. Let us prove it. Covert Auto Group, Austin, Bastrop, and Hutto.
On game days, you see me running out here with close to 100 other people. It's a team effort. It takes all of us to make UT football a success. It's a lot like you and your finances. You need to surround yourself with the best people in the business. That's where University Federal Credit Union comes in. The UFCU team works hard to make sure your financial game plan is always in shape. University of Texas Athletics and University Federal. So close, we share the same name.
Pedro Martinez with the line drive kickoff, angling here to the near side. It'll be Tate Shaw taking it at the 15-yard line to the 20, 25-30, finding a seam, trying to bounce it back towards the middle of the field. Tate Shaw still on his feet and finally dropped at the 33-yard line, and that's where Westlake will set up shop. The Salon at the Domain scoring drive, a 6-play, 61-yard drive that took 2 minutes and 48 seconds off the clock. A 22-yard field goal by Pedro Martinez, his first attempt of the season, and it's good for the Del Valle Cardinals. But 70 of those yards picked up, obviously, by the run of young Josh Cleveland. And we said it was only a 61-yard drive. There's some penalty yardage in there, so technically it's a 61-yard scoring drive, but 70 yards rushing in that drive go to Josh Cleveland. A wide receiver each way in a pistol formation here to the near side right. And now the handoff will go to Slaughter. Slaughter trying to bounce his way to the middle of the field, makes it to the 35-yard line, and it's a pickup of 2 yards on the play. drilled right there is Elliott. For the Del Valle defense is Elliott Carter, the senior, with 20 tackles coming in, 3 of those behind the line of scrimmage. He has been a very big influence early on as creating pressure from that weak side. 2nd down and 8. The ball on the right hash mark here. Harrison Lyons split out to the near side right. Chris Canner and Ben Slaughter in the backfield. Patrick Elliott and Brandon Box split out to the far side left. On 2nd down and 8, 7 minutes straight up. Del Valle with a 3-0 lead. The handoff will go to Slaughter. Slaughter's going to be wrapped up in the backfield and hauled down inside the 30 back to the 28-yard line. And a big play there by the inside linebacker for Del Valle. A great job there by Darius Bender, the junior, with 2 tackles behind the line of scrimmage coming into this one, but we have a flag.
Offsides against the defense. A 5-yard penalty. Replay 2nd down.
And we'll hear the thoughts of Matt Nader in just a moment, but it will be a replay of 2nd down as the ball is generously placed off the penalty at the 40-yard line, so a little bit of room to work with here as Lyons splits out here to the near side left. A pistol formation to the left of the formation is Chris Canner. To the right of the quarterback, Jordan Siebert, is Slaughter. The handoff will go to Slaughter. Slaughter straight up the gut, has the 1st down and more inside Del Valle territory. He heads to the Cardinal 48-yard line, and a nice pickup there for Ben Slaughter right up the gut for the 1st down for Westlake.
Westlake's going to need to have success on those plays. Those gives up the middle to Slaughter. They've had a couple of good gains on that play. One of them was called back by penalty, but so far this Del Valle defense has been playing aggressive football and been impressive.
On the handoff again, Slaughter trying to bounce it outside. A flag's been thrown, and he is thrown to the turf, is Slaughter at the 40-yard line. Anthony Smith there to tackle him, but a flag has been thrown right around where you would see a holding called at the 45-yard line.
A lot of flags so far in this football game.
Harrison, calm down. Holding against the offense. That foul being forced 10 yards from the spot of the foul. Will replay 1st down.
So it will be 1st down. That's really the only thing that is good about what happened there in that particular series, is that it will be from the spot of the foul, so it won't be any further damage. It'll take it back to the Chaparral 46-yard line along that right hash with 6:19 to play, and Del Valle leading 3-0. Leading 3-0 courtesy of that 70-yard run by Josh Cleveland that set up the 22-yard touchdown. A credit to the defense, though. They were able to stave off a 1st and goal situation. Now Canner going in motion from the near side to the far side. 2 wide receivers to the far side left. Rolling left is Jordan. Here comes the pressure. Fakes a dive in the middle. Fires a rope to Brandon Box. That pass completes the 41-yard line, and he takes it just outside the numbers near the Westlake bench for a 1st down run after the catch. And he sets up shop for the Chaparrals at the 36-yard line. Let's go down to the sidelines and Matt Nader. Matt, pretty good looking throw on the run.
Yeah, thanks, Joe. I got to tell you, this Cardinal football team is executing aggressively on all 3 dimensions of the game. And, you know, Coach Allman in the interview, he threw out a little tongue-in-cheek saying that he was the only guy on the football team that could run a 4.3. So, in essence, these guys are unprepared for a guy that's that fast. No matter how well you prepare, you take a 90-degree angle in practice here on the field. You know, you got a guy that runs a 4.3, you're going to be taking a 35-degree angle, and I think we just saw that. So Jeff Joseph really has to throw some fronts, some blitzes against this running back in order to change his psychology. I really think that they have to hit him hard and take advantage of play calling in order to win this ball game.
So after a 2-yard gain for Ben Slaughter on 1st down, here's 2nd down and 8, a firing to the near side. That pass is, no, it is not caught. John Rhodes thought he might have held on to it there at the 30-yard line. Rhodes, the intended receiver, but he was unable to haul it in. So very quickly, the Chaparrals face a 3rd down and 8 and a 3-0 deficit here at Veterans Stadium. Checking into the ball game is Ben Slaughter. He'll line up as the tailback. Harrison Lyons here to the near side right. The tight end to the right is Zach Dansby. And 2 receivers now, 1 in motion here to the near side. And it is Brandon Box. A 2-step drop, and they'll swing it out to Box. That pass caught at the 35-yard line. Box eluding tacklers left and right, bouncing left and right. Now finally falling down at the 31-yard line. A slew of tacklers there bouncing like a pinball off of Brandon Box, who refused to go down. Finally, defensively for the Cardinals, believe on the play for the Cardinals was Wilford Greer, the senior backup defensive lineman, finally bringing Box down at the 31-yard line, and it will be 4th down, and the Chaparrals are going to go for it. It's 4th and 5. The ball at the 31-yard line. Nobody back deep to receive here for the Del Valle Cardinals. 3 wide receiver bunched up here to the near side of the field. A clap of the hands, and Alex Chavez and all the principals look near to the far sideline, and Westlake is going to take a timeout. We'll take it as well.
Westlake.
When we come back, a 4th down conversion opportunity for the
half.
Chaparrals. It's 3-0 Del Valle, live from Veterans Stadium. This is Westlake football.
At age 40, attorney and Marine Corps reservist David Little was the picture of health until the left side of his body went completely numb.
We were on the phone while he was driving home when he suddenly stopped talking.
My dad had a stroke when he was driving me home.
I'm just really glad he ended up at St. David's, South Austin.
St. David's, South Austin saved my life.
Do you know what to do in an emergency? Visit stdavids.com to learn more.
Beyond companionship, there are other reasons we call dog man's best friend. For years, dogs have been trained to detect all kinds of things, like bed bugs. ABC's Bedbug Dog can detect bed bugs in the smallest cracks and crevices at any stage of development with amazing accuracy, even more accurate than the most skilled pest specialists. And accurate detection means quicker, more cost-effective elimination. If you suspect a bedbug problem, call us, ABC Home and Commercial Services, specialists for your environment.
This 4th down conversion is presented to you by Ticket City. They've been providing fans an unforgettable experience for all sports and championship events for over 21 years. Visit ticketcity.com or call 1-800-SOLD-OUT for deals on great tickets. Ticket City, your local source for tickets nationwide. 4th and 5, a clap of the hands, a low snap, but Jordan Sievert is back to pass. Looking, has a man all alone. Brandon Fox has made the grab for the 1st down at the 20-yard line. And just a nifty little toss to the far side of the field after Jordan rolled right, stopped at the numbers, fired back across the field, and just lobbed it in for Brandon Fox, and the reception is good for a 1st down.
I don't know if that's the most ideal 4th down play with throwing all the way across the field, but a great pass there by Jordan Sievert.
And a quick handoff on 1st down. Slaughter running here to the near side, trying to bounce it outside of the numbers. It does. Inside the 15, down to the 10, and he's knocked it out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. Actually, they're going to mark him out right at the 9. Nose of the football will be just inside the 10-yard line. It's very close to a 1st down, and it actually will be a 1st and goal for Westlake as they're knocking on the door with 3:58 to play opening quarter. Del Valle leading by 3.
And this is the kind of game you do not want Del Valle to continue to get momentum. They have momentum here in this 1st quarter, and a touchdown here would really help swing that momentum back to Westlake's side.
Chris Canner and Keith Carter in the backfield with Jordan Sievert, with one receiver here to the near side right, one to the far side left. The handoff will go to Keith Carter. Carter trying to just make his way right between the guards and tackles, gets inside the 8-yard line, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Now Zach Dansby checking into the ball game as an extra tight end. We'll see if he lines up to the right or the left of the formation. Harrison Lyons, a solo receiver here to the near side. Our referee is Brian Jones. Our umpire is Rob McClendon. Hector Rivera is the head linesman. The line judge is Rick Womble, and Matthew Martinez is the back judge on 2nd and goal from the 9-yard line, just inside the 9. Rolling left is Jordan, looking. Now we'll pull it down, try to make a move inside the 9-yard line, and he can't do it. A nice play there on the far side by Jaden Nichols. Jaden Nichols, the senior outside linebacker, made the hit, and Jordan went down right at the line of scrimmage. So it'll be 3rd and goal for Westlake, well inside Michael Barton's range, but the Chaparrals want 6 this close in.
Yeah, you know, besides the defensive end, Elliott Carter, who's been all over the fields already tonight, the outside linebackers, Jaden Nichols, Darius Bender, have really impressed me. They run very well, are very aggressive, and are always in a position to make a play.
So on 3rd and goal, the ball just inside the 9-yard line. 2 wide receivers here to the near side. Back to pass on the play action. Looking left, now looking in the middle of the field. Firing, and the pass is caught by Patrick Elliott, and it's a touchdown for the Westlake Chaparrals. From 9 yards out, Jordan Sievert has his 17th touchdown of the season. Make that his 15th touchdown of the season, and it's a touchdown for the Westlake Chaparrals.
And credit that one to the offensive line. He had all the time in the world back there. Patrick Elliott was initially covered in the middle of the end zone, but was able to break free to the right side or the left side of the end zone, and Jordan Sievert, sitting patiently in the pocket, hit him for a touchdown.
The snap is down, the kick is up, and it is good with 2:37 to play 1st quarter. Westlake grabbing the lead back from Del Valle. It's Westlake 7, Del Valle 3, live from Veterans Stadium. This is Westlake football.
This winter, prepare to be amazed as Elisa's Dance Academy and the Westlake Symphonic Orchestra come together to perform a variety of holiday favorites. Join us December 6th, 7th, and 8th as the Westlake Technical Entertainment Crew and Lexus of Austin present the Nutcracker Spectacular. Tickets are on sale now. Get them online at whstec.com or by phone at 474-5664.
We welcome you back to Veterans Stadium. Joe Taylor alongside John Nidell, 12 plays, 67 yards on the scoring drive, taking a 5 minute and 5 seconds to do it here in the first quarter. As Westlake scores on a 9-yard touchdown pass from Jordan Sievert to Patrick Elliott. It'll be fielded on the hop here on a line drive, and one of the upbacks for the Del Valle Cardinals, and making the grab there on the hop is Kelvin Foster. Kelvin Foster, the backup tailback, has run the ball quite a bit. And he showed every bit of athleticism there as he picked that sidewinder line drive kickoff from Michael Barton and advanced it out to the 38-yard line. And they're moving right to left on your radio dial and on your Shap app, left to right on your television broadcast here on YNN Sports. Our Salon at the Domain scoring drive after nonstop football. Sometimes you just need a mini vacation, and it's the right play to call. They're open 7 days a week, so call them now. Plug this into your phone, 832-8000. That's 832-8000. The Salon at the Domain and the Domain Shopping Center next to Dillard's and across from Maggiano's Italian Restaurant. 2 wide receivers to the far side right, 1 here to the near side left on the pistol formation, and the handoff will stay with Feaster on the zone read. Feaster going down as he made his way to the 41-yard line. He was able to gain 1 on the forward progress, but knocked down immediately by Hudson Hall.
Great play there by the sophomore Hudson Hall. We talk about his aggressiveness at the middle linebacker, or the will linebacker position. Comes in, Anthony Patino took the running back, and Hall all over the quarterback there, Feaster.
Slap of the hands now, and the entire principal offensive staff here, including some of the linemen, look back to the sideline here for Courtney Wash on 2nd down and 9. The pistol formation and the handoff will go to Cleveland, and Cleveland goes down at the 39-yard line. He'll be pushed backwards by Luke Womack along with Hudson Hall. And Alec Cohen's helmet came off as he came up in run support out of his safety position. He'll have to go to the field, or go to the sidelines momentarily as he checks in for Noah Thompson. Actually, Noah Thompson, Alec was in there as an outside linebacker in that play, but just a gain of about 2 yards, and it'll be 3rd down and 7 from the 41-yard line along the left hash. Feaster at 6'3" easily, as he dwarfs the much smaller Josh Cleveland in the backfield. 3 wide receivers to the far side right. They swing it right. The pass is low, but it's caught by Campbell. And Chris Campbell makes the grab at the 45-yard line, and he is well shy of a first down, about 4 yards short, as the first down stick is at the 48, and they have the nose of the football right at the 45. So it'll be 4th down and a long 3, and it'll be punting time here for the Del Valle Cardinals.
Yeah, Campbell's not the biggest guy in the world, and he took that ball on a little jailbreak screen, running full speed to the inside of the field. It's certainly a dangerous area for a guy of his stature, and he took a big hit there at the 45-yard line.
So back deep to punt here will be Chris Campbell. Takes the snap, he'll angle it to the right side, spinning, and Tate Shaw will watch it, and it disappears in the lights. He'll have to retreat, and it'll be knocked down there for the Del Valle Cardinals. Ray Landry downs it as it took a sideline hop towards the Westlake sideline, right around the 18-yard line, but Tate Shaw clearly could not see it, got lost at the lights. But it'll be 1st down for Westlake as the defense allowed a field goal. After a 1st and goal, they hold to just a 3-point deficit there on the ensuing drive. Westlake putting together a 12-play, 67-yard drive, and it was capped by a 9-yard touchdown pass from Jordan Sievert to Patrick Elliott. 7-3 with 36 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. The handoff will go to Keith Carter. Carter right at the gut to the 20, out to the 23-yard line, and he's dropped at the 24. A pickup of 5 yards, and it'll be 2nd down here as the clock continues to move inside 20 seconds to play first quarter.
I like the mix of the play calling right now between the run and the pass, and Jordan Sievert's looked good so far, been very efficient in the passing game. I think that was one of the keys coming into this game, was to see more efficiency out of the passing game. Jordan Sievert just over 50% completion percentage on the year coming in. You certainly want to see that number go up, and he's looked calm and collected in the pocket. He's fired some good passes as the first quarter comes to an end.
And that will do it after one quarter of play here from Veterans Stadium in Del Valle, Texas. It's Westlake 7, Del Valle 3. You're listening to live coverage of Westlake football.
For 102 years, the Covers have set the standard for car dealers in Central Texas. Hi, I'm Jenny Covert, and your parents, grandparents, and even some of your great-grandparents have shopped with my family. Our service, our inventory, and of course, our low Covert price are the reasons over 1 million customers come back again and again. We want to be your car dealer. Let us prove it. Covert Auto Group, Austin, Bastrop, and Hutto.
The Steam Team, your #1 choice for cleaning residential and commercial carpet, tile, and wood flooring, upholstery, air ducts, and more, including 24-hour emergency water and fire damage restoration. The Steam Team is an Austin original, locally owned and operated since 1983. All employees are trained and certified by the Institute of Inspection, Cleaning, and Restoration. We guarantee our services and will do whatever it takes to please our customers. Call 451-TEAM or online at thesteamteam.com.
And we welcome you back to Veterans Stadium as the first play of the second quarter will belong to the Chaparrals. It's a 2nd and 5 fake, and that pass is absolutely rifled to the intended receiver, Patrick Elliott, and Elliott saw it go right through him almost as it hit his pads and fell to the earth, and it was an incomplete pass, but that was just an absolute dart, and Patrick just tried to make a little maneuver to try to move forward with the football before he had possession of it, but that one was an absolute fastball. 3 wide receivers to the far side right, 2 to the near side left on 3rd down and 5. Sievert with an empty backfield. Now avoids the rush and steps up, has some room at the 30, at the 25-yard line, angles outside the numbers to the 30, and he has picked up the first down, and that is the difference, folks. The second that shoulder pops forward, it drew the linebacker in, and Jordan had wide open field in front of him here to the near side. First down, Westlake.
Yeah, smart play there by Jordan Sievert. He had some receivers downfield and good coverage in the back end by the Del Valle Cardinals, but as you said, wide open on the left side of the formation, and Sievert took advantage of it, got the first down, but already 2 drop passes for this Westlake offense. These receivers need to do a better job for their quarterback right now. 2
wide receivers to the far side right. Dansby in as the tight end. Rolling right as Jordan fires to the far sideline, and that pass is caught for an 8-yard gain at the 40-yard line, and it's John Rhodes, the junior, hauling it in for his first reception of the night at the 40, and just a beautiful on-the-run throw from Jordan Sievert. And you said it earlier, John, he is very comfortable rolling to either side and throwing the football.
Yeah, just a beautiful pass right there. Every pass except for one he threw on the first drive has been on the money, and Jordan Sievert looking really comfortable, and this Westlake offense is humming.
From the right hash, a receiver each way. They loaded up with the pistol. Handoff Elliott Condos. Condos straight ahead running out to the 43-yard line, and that's where he will be put down at the 43. They'll dig him up from underneath the rubble there, and it looked like Darius Bender was the man that was there first on the hit as Condos officially no gain on the play as the ball rests at the 43-yard line. Moving right to left here on your radio dial, but left to right on the television broadcast, rebroadcasting Sunday morning at 9 a.m. on YNN Sports. Handoff goes to Slaughter. Ben bouncing it outside the numbers. Positive yardage out to the 48 to the 49-yard line before he's popped right at midfield. So it'll set up 3rd down and short here, and a good run by Ben Slaughter.
Yeah, we're seeing Westlake's offense put themselves in 2nd down and short situations, and that's the key. Too many times this season, they've put themselves in 1st and 2nd and longs because of penalties or blown snaps or something like that as Del Valle takes a timeout.
We'll take it as well as Will Greer makes the tackle. We'll be right back. This is Westlake football.
On game days, you see me running out here with close to 100 other people. It's a team effort. It takes all of us to make UT football a success. It's a lot like you and your finances. You need to surround yourself with the best people in the business. That's where University Federal Credit Union comes in. The UFCU team works hard to make sure your financial game plan is always in shape. University of Texas Athletics and University Federal. So close, we share the same name.
Jordan Sievert here rolling here to the near side left. And that pass is caught by Patrick Elliott on third down and 3, excuse me. I was right the first time. It was a second down play. We get a chance here to look at the replay, and Patrick Elliott coming down with the football there. Defensively, it was Jaden Nichols on the coverage, and it's a 3-yard gain. It'll set up third down, a short one from the Del Valle 48-yard line.
Bringing the power package, Tanner in the game, Condos as a nutback and a tight end as well.
Lined up here to the near side left. It'll be a toss to the right, and then toss to Chris Canner. Chris Canner breaking through just outside the right hash mark, inside the 45-yard line, down to the 43. A nifty play call. They loaded up left and toss right to the halfback, and Chris Canner keeps the drive alive with a nice gain inside the 44-yard line and a first down for Westlake.
Yeah, and an interesting play design. You had the tight end to the right and 2 running backs, and Chris Canner, an up back, ended up running backwards and running around and taking a pitch. Really a unique play there to Chris Canner, and picked up the first down.
And a timeout once again. We'll take it as well. At 9:13 to play here in the half. It's Westlake 7, Del Valle 3. This is Westlake
Del Valle.
football.
Their second timeout.
The bottom line is 4-3 speed is 4-3 speed.
Yeah, it is, and you can't assimilate it. You know, we don't have anybody besides myself here that can run that fast. So, you know, and I don't feel like carrying the ball in practice. So, you know, it'll take us a while, I can tell you, to get out there and get us accustomed to that kind of speed. And the thing that we've got to do is use those sidelines. You know, a football field is kind of like.
This winter, prepare to be amazed as Elisa's Dance Academy and the Westlake Symphonic Orchestra come together to perform a variety of holiday favorites. Join us December 6th, 7th, and 8th as the Westlake Technical Entertainment Crew and Lexus of Austin present the Nutcracker Spectacular. Tickets are on sale now. Get them online at WHSTEC.com or by phone at 474-5664.
Power eye look here, and a handoff will go to Ben Slaughter. Slaughter wrapped up initially, but falls forward to the 40-yard line. And just when you thought Ben Slaughter had nowhere to go, he somehow keeps his legs churning and picks up positive yardage down to the 40 on a good gain of 4 yards on first down. It'll be second down and 6 for the Westlake Chaparrals. The ball on the right hash mark as 3 wide receivers split out here to the near side left. It's Josh Latham, Patrick Elliott, and John Rhodes. Rhodes, the slot receiver on the far inside. 2 wide receivers to the far side right. Now a bullet is batted down at the line of scrimmage, and it's incomplete. Jordan Sievert had a man. It was Patrick Elliott who was open here on the near side. And another guy that can make plays with his feet was John Rhodes, who was wide open in the flat. But an incomplete pass will set up third down for Westlake.
Yeah, just a great play there. And that looked like that was number 22, Charles Bender. Great play there to get fight off a blocker who was down at his feet and still able to jump up and knock down that football. But third down and long now for Westlake's offense. Need to keep this drive going.
Third down and what is a short 7. Pistol to the right. 2 wide receivers here to the near side left. Rolling left, now looking right is Sievert. Sievert with a wide open wide receiver, and that pass is just a little overthrown. Intended downfield for Chris Cantor. Cantor actually was running out of real estate. That's why he kind of stopped to react to the football, and the ball just went right over his head. Fourth down, Westlake.
Yeah, I expect a quick kick right here. We'll see what they do, but this is typically a situation where Coach Allman will use his quarterback to punt the football and try to pin Del Valle deep in their territory. But
the defense definitely has had a rest here.
Yeah.
It's been a long drive. And now we'll be fourth down and expecting a pooch. No one back deep to receive. And a flag will fly. Jordan surveyed the territory, and he was going for it on fourth down and 7.
False start. Offense. 5 yards. Fourth down.
That will draw the punting team on as no one was back deep to receive. Jordan saw something, probably one-on-one coverage on the outside with Brandon Box. That's what I saw. No doubt he saw it as well. He kind of got giddy there on the under center as he backed up into shotgun. Everybody expected a quick punt, but Jordan was throwing. A false start nonetheless, so another mistake here on fourth down. But Michael Barton in to try to pin Del Valle deep. A low snap, he'll get it away. A spiraling punt that'll hit at the 5-yard line and bounce into the end zone. Saw what he was trying to do there, kick it away from Smith.
We're going to have a running into the kicker here. I don't think it's going to be the 15-yard variety.
Brian Jones, our referee.
Hey, we're going to kick it again.
And as you can hear him, we are going to kick it again.
Running into the kicker.
And it's running into the kicker.
A 5-yard foul. We'll replay 4th down.
So it will be a replay of the 4th down. And Michael Barton will get an opportunity yet again to try to keep the ball out of the end zone and pin Del Valle deep. Again, back deep to receive is Anthony Smith along with Thomas Anderson.
May have been Will Greer on the foul. Just kind of brushed by Barton. Nothing real, wasn't a hard hit or anything, but got the 5 yards.
Snap is back. It looked like it was an attempted fake punt. Barton got the punt away, and it's actually going to take a nice soft bounce out of bounds at the 11-yard line. And it looked like for just 1 second there, Jacob Mansour, our Shap of the Week, was going to run a fake punt with the penalty and catch Del Valle off guard, but the deep snap went just a little bit too far over his head. But how about a heads-up play there for Michael Barton? Barton able to take the tipped snap and still manage a pretty good punt inside the 15-yard line.
Yeah, that's probably the best botched fake punt you'll ever see. A great play there by Michael Barton and a fortunate bounce off the hands of Mansour right into the hands of Barton. He was able to get a kickoff as if they called a punt to begin with.
So from the right hash mark here, the Cardinals on offense will hand the ball off to Cleveland. Cleveland nowhere to go up front as he dives forward, and the ball came loose there momentarily, and it looked like Cleveland was able to fall back on it, and that is the case. So Del Valle keeps the football after the brief fumble there by Josh Cleveland. Cleveland angling the ball out to about the 13-yard line, so it's a pickup of 1 yard on the play. A back on either side of Denzel Feaster. Feaster looks here to the near sideline. 2 wide receivers here to the near side right, 1 to the far side left on 2nd down and 9. Feaster rolling here to the near side. Now have to stop and pop towards the sidelines. He's outside the tackle box, but he throws it away and it's incomplete. Lots of real estate clogged up there on the near side of the field. No flags, and it's 3rd down for Del Valle.
Yeah, Jacob Mansour coming hard on the blitz, and really, Feaster made a great play of throwing that ball away. He had nowhere to go and realized it. And made a smart play to throw it out of bounds.
It'll be 3rd down and 9. Westlake with a 7-3 lead. The difference in the ball game, a 9-yard touchdown pass from Jordan Sievert to Patrick Elliott on the 2nd possession of the ball game for Westlake after they gave up a 22-yard field goal to Pedro Martinez and Del Valle. The handoff will go to the near side, or to the far side, I should say, and Cleveland is going to have nowhere to go. He is wrapped up. A big loss inside the 10-yard line, back to the 8. Wow, what a play there by Alec Cohen. Cohen just manning, waiting for Cleveland to try to turn the corner, and it was speed on speed between number 2 and number 3. Just a great play by Alec Cohen.
Yeah, it really was a great play by Cohen, but there are multiple chaparrals out there. Josh Cleveland not being able to find any room to the outside. His one long gain of the night came between the tackles. Westlake speed certainly throwing this Cardinals offense off their pace a little bit.
2 wide receivers here to the near side as Campbell is on for the punt, just in case. Tate Shaw back deep to receive, and it will be a punt that'll sail over Tate Shaw's head. He retreats, calls for the fair catch. It'll be a short field for Westlake as they'll start at the Del Valle 45. Let's go down to the sidelines of Matt Nader. Matt?
Yeah, that was a great job by the Westlake defense, anticipating Cleveland's speed, really scraping over the top and being prepared for his position on the sideline there.
As Matt Nader down on the sideline, it's presented to you by Texas Honey Ham Company. Whether it's breakfast, lunch, or even maybe dinner or a holiday ham, it's Texas Honey Ham Company at the corner of Bee Caves and West Bank, right behind the Wells Fargo. Kick off your day or any day with Texas Honey Ham Company. 2 wide receivers here to the near side left. A play action fake going deep is Jordan Sievert. He has a man. It's Brandon Box, but he's overthrown. Incomplete as Box was off to the races. It'll be 2nd down for Westlake.
He was off to the races. Man coverage on the outside. I don't know if there was supposed to be safety help back deep, but there was none. And Brandon Box got behind the defender, was wide open, and Jordan Sievert is going to want that throw back. Landed about 3 yards past Brandon Box.
From the 45-yard line on 2nd down and 10, Latham split out here to the near side left, 1 to the far side right. The handoff going up the left tackle now. Slaughter breaking free across the 40, inside the 35-yard line, and he's finally brought down at the 32. It's a good 1st down run for Ben Slaughter. Lots of room in between. It's a 14-yard pickup at a 1st down.
Yeah, there's room in between, but Ben Slaughter really, I mentioned it last week, does a great job of those little cuts in between the tackles. You see Chris Canner getting out to the 2nd level and getting a nice lead block, but a good run there by Slaughter to pick up extra extra yards.
Harrison Lyons split out wide to the right. Latham here to the near side left. Dansby in the formation as well as a tight end to the right. Now Cantor moving from the right side of the formation to the left. It'll be a handoff to Elliott Condos. Condos off right tackle. Bounces it outside the right hash mark down to the 25-yard line. And that's that tough running from Elliott Condos that we've come to know. A nice pickup there as Westlake continues to just grind it out here just outside the red zone as he picks up yardage down to the 25.
Yeah, and Westlake's scoring drive took 12 plays. Their last drive didn't result in points, but got near double-digit plays. And then a short drive by the Del Valle offense. This defense, which has been aggressive all night, has got to be tiring a little bit.
Power eye look is under center is Jordan Sievert. The handoff will go to Slaughter. Slaughter cuts it back towards the middle of the formation, picks up the first down. He's into the red zone and down to the 16-yard line, taking tacklers with him. Ben Slaughter doing yeoman-type work as he heads into the red zone. First down for Westlake.
This big offensive line and these H-backs of Westlake are starting to take their toll on this Del Valle defense. They are noticeably getting tired out there, are the men in red, and Ben Slaughter, a nice tough run to get down to the 15-yard line, and now Westlake's offense is in the red zone.
So Chris Alfaro getting the opportunity to take down Ben Slaughter along with Will Greer, whose name we've said quite a lot tonight. Russell Pape in the ball game as a lead blocker. Now Jordan Sievert with the handoff. Straight up the middle, and now forward progress by Keith Carter. Carter able to get to the 15-yard line, so not a loss on the play, but officially no gain. It looks like they're probably going to give him a gain of about a yard. That's what it looks like. From our vantage point here, we are right at the 50, and as we look at it, our trajectory here is a bit lower than we're used to, so we're not looking down on the field, but it is a gain of 1 on first down. Now rolling here to the near side left on 2nd and 9. Jordan firing toward the end zone, has a man, and it's Brandon Box. Touchdown, Westlake. Brandon Box left all alone. Another rope from the right arm of Jordan Sievert, and that time the senior wide receiver Brandon Box hauling it in for his 6th touchdown of the season. His first on the night, the 2nd touchdown pass for Jordan Sievert. Touchdown, Westlake.
And Box was lined up on the outside. Harrison Lyons on the inside there. Both ran to the goal line and then ran opposite of each other. So crossed each other, picked off a defender, legally, mind you, and Brandon Box had a nice catch for a touchdown.
Point after touchdown is good with 4:40 to play here in the first half. It's Westlake 14, Del Valle 3. This is Westlake football.
At age 40, attorney and Marine Corps reservist David Little was the picture of health until the left side of his body went completely numb.
We were on the phone while he was driving home when he suddenly stopped talking.
My dad had a stroke when he was driving me home.
I'm just really glad he ended up at St. David's, South Austin.
St. David's, South Austin saved my life.
Do you know what to do in an emergency? Visit stdavids.com to learn more.
This winter, prepare to be amazed as Elisa's Dance Academy and the Westlake Symphonic Orchestra come together to perform a variety of holiday favorites. Join us December 6th, 7th, and 8th as the Westlake Technical Entertainment Crew and Lexus of Austin present the Nutcracker Spectacular. Tickets are on sale now. Get them online at WHSTEC.com or by phone at 474-5664.
We welcome you back to Veterans Stadium, live at Del Valle, Texas. Your Salon at the Domain scoring drive. 6 plays, 45 yards, took 2:06 off the second quarter clock. A 15-yard touchdown reception by Brandon Box, his first of the night, his 6th on the season, and the 2nd on the night for Jordan Sievert. Michael Barton with the ensuing kickoff, angling here to the near side, and that's going to bounce about 5 yards deep in the end zone for a touchback. We go down to the sidelines, and Abe Garcia, who knows a lot about fastballs, a lot of heat on that football on the toss from Jordan Sievert to Brandon Box.
I have to tell you what, Joe, Jordan Sievert looks very sharp tonight. On the run, setting his feet. He is throwing absolute ropes down here. I don't know what it is. The weather down here is fantastic. You can play 2 games here if you want, baseball, soccer, football, whatever you want. Jordan Sievert looks really good tonight.
A perfect night for any sport. That's Abe Garcia down on the sidelines after nonstop football. Sometimes you need a mini vacation. It's just the right play to call. So when you want to get away for some U time, head to the Salon at the Domain. Open 7 days a week. Just simply choose your day to get away. It's located next to Dillard's across from Maggiano's Italian Restaurant. So easy to find. So save this number into your phone right now. 832-8000 and make your appointment. That's the Salon at the Domain. Now going deep here on the near side. and making the grab. Nope, actually in and out of the hands of Chris Campbell, I should say, is Denzel Feaster going for all of it and more on the first play of the drive, coming off the touchdown, and Tate Shaw in there defensively. As we get a good look at the replay here on the television broadcast, as Denzel Feaster just showing off his right arm, a leaping grab, but just enough defense there by John Dodd and Derek Cohen, I should say, not Tate Shaw, Derek Cohen, to knock the ball away. But a nice effort there by Feaster and Campbell on that combination. 2 wide receivers each way on 2nd down and 10 from the 25-yard line. Now back to pass. No, and it's going to be a huge sack back in the backfield, and it's our Shap of the Week getting in there for a huge opportunity. A great job there as Anthony Patino darts through there. A nice play there by Jacob Mansour, our Shap of the Week. The defensive tackle in there, made him move into the linebacker, and the public address announcer said Anthony Patino, but it was not Anthony Patino. It was Jacob Mansour just darting in there before Mansour recording the sack. It's a 6-yard loss. Here's 3rd down and 16, a double reverse here to Campbell. Campbell in the open field, just outside the left hash mark, out to the 20, to the 25-yard line, to the 26.
And Luke Womack is fired up on that play. Great disciplined football by the Westlake defense on that reverse. Did not bite on it, and they showed their speed to get out there on Chris Campbell, definitely the second leading playmaker on this Del Valle offense. And just great football by Hudson Hall. And Westlake's defense gets off the field again.
No doubt. Luke Womack, you mentioned him, but Huddy getting in there and making a pop on the wide receiver coming around on that reverse as they faked it to Cleveland. Cleveland tossed to Campbell, and Campbell had an opportunity to go about 7 yards on that play. A lot of running for only 7 yards, but flags fly.
False start on the offense. A 5-yard penalty. 4th down.
Well, it's not like Chris Campbell needed any more room to work back there as he's running out of real estate towards his end zone, but Campbell probably enjoying the brief breather after that run on the reverse. But it will be Westlake once again on 4th down, forcing the ball out of the hands of the very powerful Del Valle offense thus far, but Del Valle held in check outside of just one explosive play. A low snap, and Campbell's forced to run with it. Has an opportunity to the 25, to the 30, to the 35 as he's front of his own bench, to the 45-50, and now he's going to be wrangled out of bounds there. A mistake turns into a 1st down for Del Valle. A low snap, and there you can see not only the athleticism of Chris Campbell, but also his savvy. Football-wise, he knew immediately that he had to pick up the football, and he had a better opportunity to run the football, and he does. So a big explosive play there, a 26-yard pickup from scrimmage, but he ran a lot more than that, did Campbell, and he picks up the 1st down for Del Valle at the Chaparral 47-yard line. 1st down and 10 as they loaded up in the backfield, zone read play, and the quarterback here of record for Del Valle, Denzel Feaster, goes off right tackle inside the 40-yard line as he bounces it outside the numbers, and he'll be down at the 37-yard line. Nice pick up there by 10 yards, and it's pretty close to a 1st down.
Yeah, and how's that for a momentum shifter? Not even a called fake, but a great play by Campbell, and a 1st down and a huge play in this game. This 2nd quarter was primarily being played on the Del Valle side of the field, and that just completely flipped the field. You can feel you can just sense the excitement in the crowd right now, and the momentum switched back over to Del Valle.
The handoff will go to Cleveland. Cleveland's bottled up immediately as he gets to the 35-yard line, or 35-yard line, excuse me.
And it's definitely a huge drive for Del Valle, down 14-3. Westlake had all the momentum in the world. The offense has been really running it down Del Valle's throat in the last 3 drives. Del Valle needs to put some points on the board before halftime.
2nd down and 8 after the official gain of 2. Feaster now looking right. The tuck-in now run to the left inside the 35. Spins his way to the 30. He's dropped down at the 29-yard line. A slew of tacklers on scene. Luke Womack there to hit Feaster first. And right now it's been basically feast or famine for Del Valle. Every now and then they look like they might be bottled up. The offense might sputter, and then something big will happen athletically, and all of a sudden they're right back into where they're normally used to seeing from their offensive. But again, this is their offense all day long as Josh Cleveland, as he gets the handoff, and Cleveland goes backwards to the 30-yard line. A loss of 1 on the play. It'll set up 4th down.
Yeah, just a great play there. Team defense for the Westlake Chaparrals. Multiple players getting out to the to that side of the field where Cleveland was trying to get to the outside on 3rd down, and will bring up a 4th and 3 or 4.
Timeout.
Del Valle's going to take a timeout.
Their 3rd and final timeout.
Indeed. We'll take it. We'll keep it here, actually, and tell you about the fine folks at UFCU, official sponsors of Westlake Athletics. If you finance your vehicle through another lender, give UFCU a second chance to save you money. UFCU regularly saves members an average of $2,000 when they refinance their auto loans with them. Give them a chance to prove it, and we'll pay you $50 when fund your loan. Visit UFCU.org. That's UFCU's Westlake location at the Village of Westlake in the Village of Westlake Shopping Center right across from P. Terry's. And again, our thanks to Chad Henson. And the word is from Chad and the Westlake branch is that there are several of those T-shirts still available. So make sure you stop by tomorrow morning or Sunday or Monday when you have the opportunity. Swing on by that Westlake location at UFCU. Pick up that free shirt. They're pretty cool. A little distressed T-shirt with the Westlake W and the logo there in the middle. Either in red or in blue. You can stop by and pick it up, and make sure you do so before the bye week so you can have all of your Westlake gear ready for the Lake Travis Showdown in a couple of weeks from tonight. So coming out of the timeout, 4th down and 3. One receiver here to the near side. It's a zone read play. Feaster rolling right, looking right. Feaster's going to tuck it, try to run. The play is made at the 30-yard line. And John Dodd was the one that came up and made it. Is it close? No, it is not. John Dodd comes up and makes a huge play and knocks down Feaster just shy of the 1st down. What a credible individual effort. It's Feaster and Dodd. They meet at the 30-yard line, and winning that match on 4th down is John Dodd.
Yeah, it looked like Feaster had that 1st down before John Dodd was able to fight off that block and get to the outside. Just a tremendous individual effort by John Dodd to stop that 4th down play, and really a huge play in this football game to keep it at 14-3. And if Westlake can go down and get a score, really make it a tough comeback for Del Valle.
So now on 1st down, that pass is caught and then dropped. No, it is incomplete. Intended on the far side for Chris Cantor, and Cantor just dropped the football, or excuse me, Keith Carter, and Carter just dropped the football. So it'll be 2nd down and 10 with 1:26 to play. Westlake with a 14-3 lead here in the 1st half.
And he took a big shot right as he caught the football. And that is number 25, the outside linebacker, Darius Bender, on a nice play to break up the pass.
Now Jordan Sievert back to pass, fires to the right, fires high, but it's caught by John Rhodes. Good for a 9-yard gain, but he falls forward after the catch, and it's a 10-yard gain and a 1st down for John Rhodes. What a heck of a grab by the junior receiver, his 2nd one of the night, as he comes down with that one in beautiful fashion. And the Chaparrals in hurry-up mode here at the 39-yard line in their own territory. Now looking left and firing left. That pass is caught at the left hash mark at the 50-yard line, and Patrick Elliott picks up 12 yards and a 1st down. Westlake moving here with 1:10 on the clock here in the 1st half, trying to put final points up here in the 1st half, which has been a good one. A back on either side of Jordan. 2 wide receivers to the far side right, 1 to the near side left. Jordan looking right, now stepping up, has a hole inside the 45, knocked down at the 42-yard line, but he falls forward. You're going to say his knee is down at the 43-yard line, and Westlake takes a timeout. And we'll keep it here. Let's go down to the sidelines. Matt Nader and Abe Garcia down there watching this 2-minute drill run to perfection thus far, guys.
Yeah, great job by the Chaparrals here in the second quarter, just fitting into the roles, hitting on all cylinders. You know, in the beginning of the game, I think that the offensive line was really getting dominated by the defensive line. Really, they were playing high. They weren't getting off the ball. But really now Pistons are starting to fire. And then the skill positions have just been dominating the entire game for the Chaps. Great job.
That's Matt Nader down on the sidelines. As you see, all of 6'6", 250 pounds of former offensive linemen. Is there such thing as a lean 250? I'm working on it. He's got it more than me. But at 6'6", it looks a little bit better on him. It'll be 2nd down and 4. Yeah, no problem, anytime. As we line it up here, Westlake will come out of the timeout with Brandon Box and Josh Latham here. Split out to the near side left, 3 wide receivers to the far side right on 2nd down and 4 with 1 minute to play in the half. A 14-3 lead. Now plenty of time. Rolling right. Here comes the pressure. And now Jordan Siebert shakes off one tackler. Fires complete to Harrison Lyons for the first down. And Harrison is out of bounds inside the 25. Make that the 35-yard line to the 34. First down, Westlake, and the clock stops with 50 seconds. What a play to keep it alive by Jordan Siebert.
And I'm just saying, as he's outside of the tackle box, I'm saying to myself, throw it away, throw it away, throw it away. And he finds Harrison Lyons on the sideline. Great broken tackle right there. Shows his strength. And you know, I don't think there's any doubt Jordan Siebert's playing his best half of football of the season right now. 5
wide receivers in the package again. 3 to the left, 2 to the right. Jordan looking, now looking, stopping, pumping once, rolling right, still looking. Now he'll just step up and fall down for about a 2-yard gain. Westlake does have another timeout. They will use it with 39 seconds. Checking into the ball game for the Cardinal defense here is Wilfred Greer. There's no doubt the Del Valle defense much appreciating the back-to-back timeouts, but Jordan Siebert just looking at great downfield coverage here by the Del Valle defense. He's able to roll and stay away from one of the would-be tacklers, Darius Bender, before he's knocked down here. After the 2-yard gain, the ball just inside the 34-yard line at the 33. Just a great play there of just getting down and calling the timeout and buying some time.
Yeah, and Jordan Siebert, you can just see that he's much more comfortable in the pocket and comfortable with the decisions that he's making. Now, you would have liked to have seen him probably throw that ball away to save that timeout, but still, he got positive yardage. There's plenty of time on the clock without timeouts to still drive down the field. Just throw that ball on the other side of the first down marker, throw it to the boundary, stop the clock. Westlake certainly has enough time, but they got to pick it up here on the scoreboard is showing 3rd down, but the down marker is showing 2nd.
It's definitely 2nd down and 9 officially after the 1-yard gain. 2 wide receivers here to the near side left, and you got to keep your eye on the tallest receiver out there, John Rhodes. He's in the slot to the left on 2nd down and 9 in Del Valle territory. Play action, Jordan looking, still looking, fires here to the near side. That pass is caught by Dansby inside the 15-yard line, and he's out of bounds at the 13. Just that little drag route that we saw him score 2 touchdown passes on in the Aikens game. He has 3 touchdowns coming into tonight, all of them scores. This is the first one he's caught where he's just picked up positive yardage and a first down. Here's the snap, and Jordan will spike it to stop the clock at 27 seconds.
And a great job there by Siebert on that last play of going through his progression. I think Brandon Box was the first receiver, the guy that they wanted to get the football to, running a deep post, but great job by Del Valle's defense with the safety help over the top. And then he found Dansby streaking across the middle of the field. Just a great job there by Siebert to get it to Dansby.
Elliot Condos, you'll hear the clap of the hands of Jordan Siebert. Here's the play action, here comes the pressure, firing to the end zone, and that pass is caught for a touchdown. Touchdown Westlake, and a grab by Patrick Elliott, his 2nd touchdown of the night, the 3rd of the half for Jordan Siebert. And you said earlier, John Nidell, this might be the best half of football we've seen from the Westlake quarterback here. No doubt as he proves it yet again. A bullet to Patrick Elliott, touchdown Westlake.
There's just no hesitating, and that's the difference. Jordan Siebert is confident in his throws. He's stepping into his throws. The ball's coming out like it should, and 3 touchdowns in 1 half and just playing efficient football.
The snap is back for Barton's extra point. And that kick is good out of the hold of Patrick Elliott, still subbing in for the holder, Sean Rawlings, still dealing with the concussion-like symptoms. The point after touchdown, good. And it's Westlake 21, Del Valle 3, and just 3 efficient scoring drives that took time and a lot of plays, yes, to develop. But it's all hinged on the not only the arm of Jordan Siebert, but his ability to move around the pocket and roll right and roll left and still throw efficiently.
Yeah, I mean, he's just playing terrific football, and this offense is looking good right now in a huge 2nd quarter for this Westlake team to really turn the momentum that Del Valle was able to create early in this football game. They came out firing with a lot of energy, and Westlake was able to take that away.
A 21-3 lead coming up on the halftime show. If you're listening live to our radio broadcast on Sports Talk AM 1300 The Zone, on WestlakeNation.com, listening live on the internet, or listening live on our Shap app. Download it today. If you own an Apple device, you can download the Shap app and listen to live coverage and enjoy the roster along with some other nice options, including our Shap of the Week interviews. This week, we visit with Shap of the Week and defensive lineman Jacob Mansour, and man, has he got a story for you about his mom. Pretty interesting stuff. Maybe the toughness in his family not necessarily predicated on the father, as we'll get into that. All of that and more coming up on the Mini of Austin halftime show, so stay tuned. Barton will pooch kick it, pop it up here to the near side. It'll be fielded by Foster. Foster will hand it to Cleveland, and Cleveland will get absolutely drilled at the 20-yard line. So the Chaparral's ready for the little nifty move there, and getting up slow is Josh Cleveland. And if you're a Del Valle fan, you do not like to see that. He definitely got his bell rung as Foster handed off to his senior counterpart in the backfield. It looks like we've got another injured player here on the near sideline. Let's actually go down to the sideline, guys.
Well, so arguably you said offensively the best half that they played. I'm going to go ahead and have to say that arguably the best half offensively and defensively and special teams that the Chaps have played this season. You know, it'll be interesting to hear from what he has to say about Jordan Sievert and his performance tonight. I mean, I think that we've seen him step up not only in his passing but his ability to trust his line, sit in the pocket, have some presence there, roll out when it starts to collapse. I mean, the offensive line now has given him a few seconds, 4 or 5 seconds, and you know that's really maxing it out right there. So congrats to the offensive line. Congrats to Sievert, as well as the receivers just being on point and catching those he's going. Great job, Chaps. Great job, Chaps defense. Some of the young guys on the defense, Breckenhager, Hudson Hall, really stepping up. It's wonderful to see for the future and for the rest of the season going into playoffs. Really proud of the Chaps. Del Valle's a unique football team in that a whole lot, but they've got a who, like Texas Tech, they can come back at any time, not based off of their passing game, but based off of their running game. So the Chaps.
Yeah, apologize, a little technical difficulty there with Matt Nader's microphone out of the injury timeout. The handoff on first down will go to Josh Cleveland, as Cleveland was not the player intended to, but he definitely got his bell rung at the end of that special teams play. But a nice gain out to the 30-yard line for Josh Cleveland, and that will be the final play of the first half. So as Darren Allman and company march to the locker room, we would ask our sideline reporters to step a little bit closer to the press box, as we were having just a little bit of interference here at Del Valle at Veterans Stadium. But Darren Allman, after a shaky start on offense, the offense comes back with authority defensively as well. It's been a nice night early on, and it's a 21-3 lead after the first half of football. Let's send it down to the sidelines. Matt Nader with Darren Allman.
Allman, great first half, arguably the best you've had so far. Talk a little bit about Jordan Sievert and the offense.
Well, Jordan's being more aggressive with his throws, you know, and he overthrew one, you know, there when we were taking a shot, but that was a good sign to us. I think early in the year you saw him kind of putting a little touch on that ball, and he's being aggressive now and placing the ball in the right spot, and he's come on. He's made great progress, and the guys around him are allowing him to do that.
Absolutely. This is an offense that scores 31 points a game. Talk a little bit about your defense, holding them to 3 points at the half.
Yeah, it's a great start, and you know we've got 2 more quarters, a big challenge in front of us. A great job holding them to a field goal there at the beginning, and another 4th down stop down on this end. And I think we've had 3 4th down stops, or at least the 3rd one being the field goal. So that's impressive. Glad they're continuing to fight, and they're playing fast, and that's all we can ask. And we're going to have to keep that guy under wraps so he can put points on the board in a hurry.
All right, Coach.
Okay, thanks.
Thank you very much. Down on the field, Matt Nader with Darren Allman. We welcome you back inside the UFCU broadcast booth. Joe Taylor alongside John Nidell. John, a pretty good first half. He mentioned that 3 of 3 on 4th down conversions. That's not necessarily correct. 2 stops on 4th down, but he is right about the 3rd down stop that forced the field goal in the opening possession for Del Valle. But just a brilliant night. Both sides of the football playing well. One thing I do notice, the protection is there for Jordan Sievert. Whether he's standing strong in the pocket or if he's rolling right, he has all day to throw the football, and he certainly has it with 3 touchdown passes this half.
Yeah, you haven't seen that the happy feet, which come when you're getting pressure from all sides, and he's had that in games past. So a great job by Jordan Sievert, the offensive line, the defense, the special teams, as Matt Nader mentioned. Really a team effort and a team performance in that first half.
It's all about playing championship football, and with the Westlake Chaparrals, they hold a commanding lead over the Del Valle Cardinals, 21-3, your first half score in a game where if Westlake is victorious, they will clinch their 25th consecutive playoff berth. Make sure you come back and watch the second half. This is Westlake football.
For 102 years, the Coverts have set the standard for car dealers in Central Texas. Hi, I'm Jenny Covert, and your parents, grandparents, and even some of your great-grandparents have shopped with my family. Our service, our inventory, and of course, our low Covert price are the reasons over 1 million customers come back again and again. We want to be your car dealer. Let us prove it. Covert Auto Group, Austin, Bastrop, and Hutto.
On game days, you see me running out here with close to 100 other people. It's a team effort. It takes all of us to make UT football a success. It's a lot like you and your finances. You need to surround yourself with the best people in the business. That's where University Federal Credit Union comes in. The UFCU team works hard to make sure your financial game plan is always in shape. University of Texas Athletics and University Federal. So close, we share the same name.
At age 40, attorney and Marine Corps reservist David Little was the picture of health until the left side of his body went completely numb.
We were on the phone while he was driving home when he suddenly stopped talking.
My dad had a stroke when he was driving me home.
I'm just really glad he ended up at St. David's, South Austin.
St. David's, South Austin saved my life.
Do you know what to do in an emergency? Visit stdavids.com to learn more.
Bedbugs can invade your home via unexpected places, like from a college dorm room or a family trip. Bedbugs are hard to detect and almost impossible for a homeowner to get rid of themselves. ABC's heat remediation process is the most effective non-chemical treatment available. Heat gets rid of bedbugs in a matter of hours with no damage to household contents. With a single treatment, rooms can return to normal use free of bedbugs. For bedbug problems, call ABC Home and Commercial Services, specialists for your environment.
This winter, prepare to be amazed as Elisa's Dance Academy and the Westlake Symphonic Orchestra come together to perform a variety of holiday favorites. Join us December 6th, 7th, and 8th as the Westlake Technical Entertainment Crew and Lexus of Austin present the Nutcracker Spectacular. Tickets are on sale now. Get them online at WHSTEC.com or by phone at 474-5664.
We welcome you back to live coverage of Westlake football here in the UFCU broadcast booth. 21-3 your halftime score here live from Veterans Stadium. Joe Taylor alongside John Nidell, Matt Nader, and Abe Garcia down on the sidelines as we get a good look at the defensive line coach Brian Vosick on our television broadcast. And Westlake, as we take a look at the first half stats, Westlake and Del Valle, the 21-3 lead for Westlake, and unfortunately for Del Valle, the stats don't lie either. We'll get you that graphic here. 238 total yards to 144. 140 yards on the ground for Del Valle, 96 on the ground for Westlake, 142 through the air, like we mentioned, just 4 passing yards. And Michael Barton kicking it off here to Chris Campbell. They faked the handoff as Campbell is still on his feet. He gets out to the 15-yard line, and that's where he will go down. Elliot Condos knocking him down at the 15, and that's where Del Valle will start. They'll move right to left on our radio broadcast along with our internet and Shap app stream. Of course, if you're watching live coverage on tape on our YNN replay, the camera is actually on the opposite side of the field, so it will appear that Del Valle is moving left to right. Again, Jordan Sievert, 13 of 22 through the air, 142, 3 touchdown passes. His counterpart, Denzel Feaster, just 1 of 3 for 4 yards. Leading the way, Josh Cleveland with 78 yards rushing and only 1 big carry of 9 yards after that. It's a 9 carries for 78 yards. And Denzel Feaster with his own read play loses yardage. It'll be 2nd down and 11. The ball marked just outside the 15-yard line. 11:28 to play as we are 30 seconds into the half. It is the first possession here for the Del Valle Cardinals in their crimson red jerseys with the white numerals, the white pants, and the white hat. Now rolling right is Feaster. Feaster will fire it to the ground, and he is well outside the tackle box. Tried to hit Josh Cleveland on a little screen pass as he rolled right, but it was at the feet of Cleveland and incomplete. It's third down already here as Westlake has come out well in defense with a 21-3 lead.
Yeah, and that's what you want to see if you're Coach Allman, and this Westlake defense is on second down. The second play of Del Valle's opening drive in the third quarter, they come out an empty set. Shotgun, no backs, Josh Cleveland not in the backfield, a clear passing down, and that's what you want to do. Force a second down and 11, force them to throw the ball. Only 1 of 3 in the first half for 4 yards was Denzel Feaster, and had an
eligible
incompletion
receiver
there.
downfield against the offense.
A legal man downfield, and that penalty will be declined, so it will be third down. Leading the way in receiving yards is Patrick Elliott. He has 5 catches for 53 yards and 2 touchdown grabs. 4 catches for 46 yards for Brandon Box and 2 catches for John Rhodes for 19 yards. Of course, Box with the other touchdown score. Denzel Feaster going deep, has a man, and that pass is caught by Campbell. Campbell off to the races inside Westlake territory. He cuts it back upfield to the 20, to the 15, to the 10, and he's wrestled down inside the 5-yard line by John Dodd. A touchdown saving tackle as John Dodd got behind the big defensive play there for John Dodd as he's able to run down the much faster Campbell, and Campbell down inside the 5, first and goal, Del Valle.
A post flag here by Chris Campbell. A great cut inside, faked the post and cut back to the outside and headed towards the sideline. Caught it around the 45-yard line. A nice pass there by Feaster. Dodd certainly got faked out by that double move.
And the handoff will go up the middle on first and goal just inside the 5-yard line, and down is Josh Cleveland at the 2-yard line. A pickup of 81 yards and a first down for Chris Campbell, coming off the right arm of Denzel Feaster. A pickup of 81, only 4 yards passing. He gets 81 there in one clip. Most of it yak yards, but a big catch by Campbell and a bigger play defensively by John Dodd if Westlake can hold here. But it's second and goal from the 1-yard line. This time, once again, Cleveland hit right at the line of scrimmage, and he did not get in. So it will be a third and goal play here as no signal of touchdown. And it will be from the 1-yard line as 0 for 2 is number 2, Josh Cleveland. On the first down and goal carry, unsuccessful. Again on the second down goal territory. Now Feaster under center, just trying to get his big body in there. And does he get in? Yes, he does. Wow, nice opening drive there for the Del Valle Cardinals. Seemingly it was going to go 3 and out by way of the Westlake defense. An 81-yard pass play to Chris Campbell, and it's a touchdown 3 plays later for Denzel Feaster. And for Feaster on offense, that is his first rushing touchdown of the season. And Feaster is in for 6, and it looks like for a moment there that Del Valle was going to go for 2, but they've elected to Pedro Martinez to kick the extra point. The snap is back, the kick is up. It's a low line drive kick, and it is no good. 9:45 remaining here in the third quarter as fireworks from Del Valle on the opening possession. It's Westlake 21, Del Valle 9. This is Westlake football.
For 102 years, the Coverts have set the standard for car dealers in Central Texas. Hi, I'm Jenny Covert, and your parents, grandparents, and even some of your great-grandparents have shopped with my family. Our service, our inventory, and of course, our low Covert price are the reasons over 1 million customers come back again and again. We want to be your car dealer. Let us prove it. Covert Auto Group, Austin, Bastrop, and Hutto.
The Steam Team, your #1 choice for cleaning residential and commercial carpet, tile, and wood flooring, upholstery, air ducts, and more, including 24-hour emergency water and fire damage restoration. The Steam Team is an Austin original, locally owned and operated since 1983. All employees are trained and certified by the Institute of Inspection, Cleaning, and Restoration. We guarantee our services and will do whatever it takes to please our customers. Call 451-TEAM or online at thesteamteam.com.
We welcome you back to Veterans Stadium, the Salon at the Domain scoring drive. 6 plays, 84 yards, 2:09 off the third quarter clock. A 1-yard touchdown run by Denzel Feaster, his first of the season, and the first touchdown of the night for Del Valle. Fielded by Tate Shaw on the run at the 20, out to the 25, to the 30, cuts it back up to the midfield area, right around the 35-yard line. Will be wrestled down there by a slew of Del Valle tacklers. Leading the way was Brian Buckberry. And just like that, Del Valle on the board, 21-9. Salon at the Domain is all about relationships. They know that your hair is your calling card, and the promise is simple. You'll never have a bad hair day at the Salon at the Domain, located next to Dillard's in the Domain Shopping Center, right across from Maggiano's Little Italy. 21-9, your score here. Westlake leading, and their first offensive possession here in the second half. The toss will go to the left side to Ben Slaughter. Slaughter picking up a couple of yards just outside the left hash mark as he makes it to the numbers, and it's a pickup of 2 yards on the play. Ben Slaughter walking back towards the huddle. We'll see if he stays in the ball game, and does. 2nd down and 8 for the Westlake Chaparrals.
And that missed PAT there by Pedro Martinez, that's a big deal, but the kickoffs tonight by Martinez, it really it's got to be a big problem for this Del Valle team all season long, is they really can't kick it deep, and they're giving up 10 to 15 yards on every single kickoff.
2 wide receivers here to the near side right. Inside handoff out of the shotgun goes to Slaughter. Slaughter trying to make a move outside the right hash mark to the 45-yard line. Picks up positive yardage to the 45 before he's drilled, and going backwards is Slaughter. A nice hit there by Kelly McBride, the inside linebacker, but it's positive yardage out to the 45-yard line, and it will be 3rd down and 3 for Westlake. They need the Chaparral 47-yard line for a first down in that nose of the football along the right hash at the 45.
And Jaden Nichols, again, one of the outside linebackers, talked about them in the first half. Made a nice play to get out to Slaughter.
Brandon Box, the lone receiver in the formation here to the near side right. Dansby, the tight end, to the right. And once again, the power formation here on 3rd down and 2 with 3 backs in the backfield. And the toss will go to Canner. Canner cutting it upfield on his feet at the 47-yard line. Dives forward to the midfield stripe and picks up yardage into Del Valle territory to the 49-yard line. First down, Westlake.
I like this new, very effective short yardage play that Westlake has ran for the 2nd time in this game. That little toss play to Chris Canner. Let him get a head of steam going, and he can really run over pretty much anybody they're going to face at 218 pounds.
On 1st down and 10, 2 wide receivers to the far side of the field. Patrick Elliott and Brandon Box. Rhodes here to the near side. He needs the signal again. He's got the play now as he lines up on 1st down and 10 from the Del Valle 49-yard line. A back on either side. The handoff will go to Canner. Canner just falling forward for a pickup of about 2 yards on the play as he falls forward to the 47-yard line in Del Valle territory.
Big opportunity for the Cardinals right here. If they can get a stop, it'll give them some hope that they can drive down the field and get a score and put this thing back to a 1-score ball game. It really looked, going into the locker room, like Westlake might be able to come out in this second half and put them away.
2 wide receivers to the far side, left one here to the near side right. Here comes the play action. Now Jordan stepping up, and he's going to be wrapped up for a big sack. A nice play there for the Del Valle defense, and once again, it's Elliott Carter, his 2nd sack on Jordan Siebert tonight, and it's back into Westlake territory at the 49-yard line.
Yeah, very reminiscent of how the game started. Just a lot of energy by Del Valle. Elliott Carter making plays on Jordan Siebert. And you had the big play as well for the Del Valle offense. So we'll see if they can keep this excitement going, this energy level throughout the entire second half.
21-9 your score on 3rd down and what is now 12. 3 wide receivers here to the near side right, rolling right, now firing right. That pass is caught by Canner. Canner met head on at the 45-yard line, still manages to fall forward. A nice pop there by Kelly McBride. And the Chaparrals well shy of the first down. They need the Del Valle 39, and they're just inside the 45-yard line down to the 43.
Conservative play call to throw it out in the flat there to Chris Canner. They're keeping the offense on the field. We'll see if we see the quick kick. We had a similar situation to this in the first half. Westlake was going to go for it, but had early movement, which forced them to punt. We'll see what they do here as they bring out 3 backs.
And that power set here on 4th down and 5 under center, and they're going to play action pass. Back to pass here to the near side is Siebert. That pass is low, but scooping it up, no. It is a catch. They're going to say Zach Dansby came up with the football at the 35-yard line. What a grab by Zach Dansby. He got his mitts underneath the football, his 2nd catch of the night, his 2nd catch that winds up as a first down, and we get a good look at the replay, and just an amazing grab by Zach Dansby. first down and 10. Chaparrals convert on fourth down again. Carter and Cantor to the right and to the left, respectively, of Jordan Sievert. Two wide receivers to the far side left, one here to the near side right. And there's a bad snap that gets away from Jordan, and he'll have to cover it up. And it goes officially as a sack with Bender. Make that Darius Bender there on the outside linebacking position, knocking him down. So the second sack of the drive, but that was a bad snap that got away from Jordan Sievert.
Absolutely. Just drive-killing plays. You can't have those. But going back to that fourth down conversion, I think Jordan Sievert short-armed that ball a little bit, especially to his 6'4" tight end in Dansby. But heck of a catch there, and now the Chaparrals are in second and long.
Second down and 18 after the loss of 8. And a timeout has been taken by Del Valle. We will take it as well. Check that. It's a timeout taken by Westlake. 5:40 to play here in the third quarter. It's Westlake on the move. They lead Del Valle 21-9. This is Westlake football.
On game days, you see me running out here with close to 100 other people. It's a team effort. It takes all of us to make UT football a success. It's a lot like you and your finances. You need to surround yourself with the best people in the business. That's where University Federal Credit Union comes in. The UFCU team works hard to make sure your financial game plan is always in shape. University of Texas Athletics and University Federal. So close, we share the same name.
On second down and 18 out of the Westlake timeout, the handoff will go to Ben Slaughter. Slaughter with some room, cuts it into the near side. Nice play defensively there underneath, and it looked like Kelly McBride yet again, who kind of cut off his block and just bottled up Slaughter enough to drop him at the 42-yard line, make it the 41 officially. And play will stop here, and it's an official timeout as it looks like we do have a player that is hurt, and it looks like it is Ben Slaughter. Let's go down to the sidelines and Matt Nader. Matt?
Yeah, from the sidelines here, you could definitely see how Ben Slaughter took a cut off of his left leg, and it looked like his ankle might have taken a pretty gruesome little turn there, and that might be the issue here. So hopefully that's not too bad. But I'll tell you, this Cardinal front seven, it's a veteran front seven. You got 5 seniors and 1 junior and 1 sophomore, and Khalid Taylor. They're a pretty savvy bunch of guys. They're not real big. They're squatty. They're powerful, and they're fast, and they look to have some good instinct. I think that it's just a testament to the Chaparrals' offensive line here, being able to have some success against these guys.
Yeah, and unfortunately, I hate to cut you off there, Matt, but fortunately we do get to see Ben Slaughter, and Ben Slaughter having to take all power off that right leg. Certainly cannot speculate it, but right now it doesn't look too good for Ben Slaughter as he hobbles his way to the sideline. So we'll get a taste of a different looking back here, but the good thing about Westlake is they do have a stable of running backs. Back to pass on third down and 16, lobbing it towards the end zone. That pass is caught, and it's caught for a touchdown on third down and long. Third and 16. What a huge strike from Jordan Sievert. His 4th touchdown pass of the night, and this time it's good for Brandon Box. Box has his 2nd touchdown of the night. Touchdown Westlake.
You want to talk about a confident throw, plenty of time in the pocket. Terrific throw down the sideline. Will Greer can't make the play. The sophomore cornerback right over his outstretched arms, and the safety was late to cover over the top. Tremendous play on third and long for this Westlake offense to put this back to a big lead for the Chaps.
Out of the hold of Elliott, Michael Barton knocks it home. Point after touchdown, good. Westlake leading Del Valle 28-9. 5:10 to play third quarter. This is Westlake football.
Field have really taken pride in the way that they've played, and their expectations are the same as those guys who started the game, and they've shown that. And it's really a good sign for a football team. And defensively, really throughout district in the last 2 years, our starting defense, I don't believe, has given up a touchdown the last 2 years. So that's a pretty impressive stat. And our guys who are backing them up and coming in and getting experience have given up very few points as well.
This winter, prepare to be amazed as Elisa's Dance Academy and the Westlake Symphonic Orchestra come together to perform a variety of holiday favorites. Join us December 6th, 7th, and 8th as the Westlake Technical Entertainment Crew and Lexus of Austin present the Nutcracker Spectacular. Tickets are on sale now. Get them online at whstec.com or by phone at 474-5664.
And we welcome you back. A satisfied Darren Allman on the sidelines there as we get a good look at it on our television broadcast. 5:10 remaining here in the third quarter. Michael Barton to kick off on the ensuing kickoff after the first touchdown scored in the second half by the Westlake Chaparrals. It'll be fielded here on the near side by Campbell, handed off to Cleveland. Cleveland across the 20, gets to the 25-yard line, and he's brought down there by Elliott Condos, once again meeting him on the run. The Salon at the Domain scoring drive, 10 plays, 63 yards, capped by a 42-yard touchdown reception by Brandon Box, the fourth touchdown of the night from Jordan Sievert, as Westlake rolling with a 28-9 lead here at Veterans Stadium in Del Valle, as the Salon at the Domain, proud sponsors of your scoring drive, and so far the drive of the night, as a worried Chaparral bench and fan base with the injury to Ben Slaughter, as he was carted off or helped off the field by a pair of Westlake coaches and headed to the training table. Coming out of that injury timeout on a 3rd and 16, Westlake converts with 6. A back on either side of Feaster as they continue to move right to left here on your radio dial and left to right on your television screen. Feaster now, unfortunately, has to stop play because there's a penalty marker early. Looked like it might be a delay of game, possibly, as we saw the play clock move from 25 seconds. And it looks like they're just going to reset it here. No penalty called. They're just going to reset the football as it looked like maybe the ball moved. A back on either side. Now Feaster going to back up and pass it. Has a man wide open over the middle of the field, and the pass is dropped. The sophomore, Kelvin Foster, who does not have a catch on the season, would have had one not only for a first down and a big gain, but he would have had one for 6. As Kelvin Foster went all out over the middle of the field, and Denzel Feaster had perfect touch. The ball just went right through the sophomore's fingertips, incomplete. 2nd down and 10 coming up from the Del Valle 26-yard line. The ball on the right hash. Two wide receivers each way here. Foster is the tailback, standing next to Cleveland, who's the quarterback here in the Wild Cardinal. We call this one the Wild Bird. It's a low snap, and Cleveland's going to pick it up and go down. Another tackle behind the line of scrimmage for the Westlake defense. Coming up off the ground there is Hudson Hall. He was the one that made the hit, and it looked like Cleveland's helmet fell off. And he is slow to get up from the bottom of the pile, but does so. And a bad snap on the direct snap to Cleveland. And it's a loss back inside the 25-yard line, down to the 23. It'll be 3rd down and a long 15 here. It's officially a loss of 5 on the play.
You know, this Del Valle team has a lot of sophomores contributing, but that was a huge drop by Kelvin Foster. That could have been a momentum-changing play. Those are the kind of plays you have to make in a football game, and it now brings up a 3rd and long.
2 wide receivers each way on 3rd and long. Here comes the pressure by Karsten Hood, and absolutely drilling Denzel Feaster is Karsten Hood. And Hood laying the lick on Feaster as he threw it, and it wobbled, did the football, and it fell incomplete. Punting time for Del Valle.
And those are the kind of throws you want to get Feaster making. You know, those throws to the outside, throws where he really has to put the ball on the money. And then obviously Karsten Hood with the pressure is going to affect the ball. But the two balls so far that Feaster has thrown best have been wide open receivers down the field. So those are the kind of things that Westlake's defensive backfield will need to improve on.
Here's the punt from Campbell. It's an end-over-end punt that Tate Shaw is going to field at his own 45-yard line. Shake off one tackle, stiff arm another, and he falls forward to the Del Valle 49-yard line. Let's go down to the sidelines and Matt Nader. Matt?
Guys, one thing I wanted to point out is that really hats off to the Westlake defense for shutting down Josh Cleveland. I mean, we really haven't seen a whole lot from him today. And then hats off to the Cardinals offense for maintaining some integrity in the game and actually, you know, putting themselves in a position to come back here without utilizing him too much. So great job by both guys. I'm really having a great time down here watching these two good teams play.
Having a good time eating a free hot dog as well from the looks of it. And that text message I just got from your partner down there, Abe Garcia. That's Matt Nader down the sidelines enjoying the game. And why not? It's been pretty good here on both sides. Obviously, the score favors Westlake on the handoff. Looked like Keith Carter got the handoff, and he went forward to about the 48-yard line. It's a pickup of 2 yards, and it's going to be an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty as it's thrown here. We get a good look at Brian Jones, and he'll tell us what it's all about.
Play, unsportsmanlike conduct against the defense. 15-yard penalty, an automatic first down.
So 15 yards the hard way for Del Valle's defense, and Westlake needs no help right now scoring points. His 4 touchdown passes on the night for Jordan Sievert. 2 for number 4 and 2 for number 5, as Elliott and Box have as many touchdown receptions from their quarterback. John Rhodes in the ball game now, and it looks like he is the quarterback of record as Josh Latham is split out here to the near side. John Rhodes is the quarterback. 3 backs in the backfield, kind of a modified pistol with Cantor on the right side of the formation, a back on either side of Rhodes. The handoff will go to Keith Carter. Carter inside the 35-yard line and muscling his way down to the 31-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 30. Actually, they will say he is inbounds just before the boundary there on the outside in front of the Del Valle bench. So the clock will continue to move inside 3:30 to play. And number 21 carries it to the 31-yard line. And it is a pickup of about 2 yards on the play, so it'll be 2nd down and 8. Cantor moving from the right side of the formation to the left side of the formation with Rhodes as the quarterback. And a low snap again. Rhodes picks it up, fights off one blocker, cuts it here to the near side to the 30. A flag is thrown inside the 25-yard line and knocked down inside the 25-yard line by a pair of Del Valle defenders. On the play is Kenneth Caldwell along with Thomas Anderson, and John Rhodes had to do a lot of running there as once again a low snap went errant on a Westlake quarterback.
Yeah, getting John Rhodes in the game, obviously.
Holding against the offense. 10-yard penalty. Let's play 2nd down.
10 yards from the spot of the foul, so that's at least somewhat helpful, if you will, but it's going to march it back inside the 39-yard line. The nose of the football will come to rest at the Del Valle 38-yard line. We'll set up 2nd down and long.
Getting John Rhodes in the game, obviously with Sean Rawlings out, it's good to get him some of that experience. We don't know, and we expect Sean Rawlings to be back at some point. Obviously, the bye week will help, but getting Rhodes in the game will help this offense.
Sievert back in at quarterback, zone read. Sievert's going to keep it, bump into his own man, Condos, and now go back. And backwards and down, but it looks like they're going to give him forward progress. So not a quarterback sack, but Sievert at the bottom end of the pile on 2nd down and long. And he is dropped right at the line of scrimmage, right around the 38. They actually might give him the 37, so officially a gain of about 1 yard on the play. And it'll set up 3rd down as Brendan Cox, Patrick Elliott, John Rhodes in the ball game, and Josh Latham as well, along with Jordan Sievert. And that trio of Latham, Elliott, and Rhodes lining up here to the near side right. 2 wide receivers to the far side left on 3rd and 15 from the 38-yard line in Del Valle territory. Low snap, and it's a quarterback read right up the gut to the 30. Cuts it outside to the numbers and falls shy of the 3rd down, and a nice play there made on the far side for Del Valle. It's Vincent Wilson, the corner, came up, made the hit on Jordan Sievert as it was a straight quarterback keeper up the middle. A nice gain inside the 30-yard line down to about the 27, and it's close to a 1st down, but a big pickup there for Jordan Sievert.
Yeah, that was just a heck of a play there by the corner, Vincent Wilson. That would have been a 1st down if it wasn't for Wilson fighting off a block of an offensive lineman downfield. Westlake did a great job there. They took advantage of the aggressive rush of the defensive line and the delayed quarterback draw by Jordan Sievert. Ran right past him. Offensive linemen got out in front. It looked like the play might have 1st down success, but like I said, great play there by Wilson to make the tackle.
4th down and 5. Jordan wants to talk about it. A timeout called by the junior quarterback. 1:15 to play, 3rd quarter. It's Westlake 28, Del Valle 9. Live from Veterans Stadium, this is Westlake football.
At age 40, attorney and Marine Corps reservist David Little was the picture of health until the left side of his body went completely numb.
We were on the phone while he was driving home when he suddenly stopped talking.
My dad had a stroke when he was driving me home.
I'm just really glad he ended up at St. David's, South Austin.
St. David's, South Austin saved my life.
Do you know what to do in an emergency? Visit stdavids.com to learn more.
This winter, Prepare to be amazed as Elisa's Dance Academy and the Westlake Symphonic Orchestra come together to perform a variety of holiday favorites. Join us December 6th, 7th, and 8th as the Westlake Technical Entertainment Crew and Lexus of Austin present the Nutcracker Spectacular. Tickets are on sale now. Get them online at whstec.com or by phone at 474-5664.
And we welcome you back on 4th down and 5. The Chaparrals are 2-2 of 4th down conversions. Let's see if they go for it here. They will. Rolling to the right. Jordan firing to the near sideline. That pass is picked off. Anderson has it at the 25-yard line, and he's out of bounds at the 31. An interception, the only blemish on the night for Jordan Sievert. But what a play by Thomas Anderson as he picks it off, and it's Del Valle football.
And that was really Sievert's only option, was to throw that route. Well, he had Canner actually short in the flat. He may have been able to pick up the first down had he thrown to Canner, but a great play there by Anderson coming up and making that play. But Sievert rolling out to the right, couldn't run for it. And so from his perspective, that was his only throw, and Anderson was in great position and made a heck of a play.
So from the left hash, the handoff will go to Cleveland. Cleveland popped at the 35-yard line, and a nice play there by Jack Meredith, bringing him down at the 36-yard line. A nice gain there for Josh Cleveland, but once again, only gets to the second level of the defense as it's guarded nicely there by Jack Meredith, who's there for run defense.
Yeah, Cleveland has not gotten past the Westlake defensive front many times, so when he does, you'll take a 4-yard gain, no doubt.
2nd down and 6 off that 4-yard gain. This time on the zone read, Denzel Feaster picking up the first down just outside the left hash mark as he rumbles his way out to the 46-yard line. It's a nice pickup out to the 46 and a first down for Del Valle. Just the second first down of the half. Of course, got a big first down on the 81-yard pickup, Chris Campbell, that set up Feaster's 1-yard touchdown run earlier in the quarter. It's 28-9 here. And the zone read play this time goes to Campbell. Campbell darts forward to about the 48-yard line. Knows that the football will be right at the 48. So a small gain of about 1 sets up 3rd down and long here for the Del Valle Cardinals. Now check that. It's 2nd down. And that will do it for the end of the 3rd quarter, as that's the final play. When we come back, the 4th quarter will begin with a 2nd down and 8 play for Del Valle. Live from Veterans Stadium, Westlake leading Del Valle 28-9. This is Westlake football.
For 102 years, the Coverts have set the standard for car dealers in Central Texas. Hi, I'm Jenny Covert, and your parents, grandparents, and even some of your great-grandparents have shopped with my family. Our service, our inventory, and of course, our low Covert price are the reasons over 1 million customers come back again and again. We want to be your car dealer. Let us prove it. Covert Auto Group, Austin, Bastrop, and Hutto.
On game days, you see me running out here with close to 100 other people. It's a team effort. It takes all of us to make UT football a success. It's a lot like you and your finances. You need to surround yourself with the best people in the business. That's where University Federal Credit Union comes in. The UFCU team works hard to make sure your financial game plan is always in shape. University of Texas Athletics and University Federal. So close, we share the same name.
We welcome you back for the 4th quarter as Del Valle sees a 2nd down and 8 play. 2 wide receivers each way, Feaster and Cleveland in the backfield. This time the handoff will go to Cleveland. Cleveland brought down at the 49-yard line, and pick your chaparral there, whether it's Karsten Hood. He was there on the money with the initial hit. They brought down Cleveland. It has been just a tough road to hoe for Josh Cleveland. Legitimate 4.3 speed, and his sights are set on college football after this year. And with 4.3 speed, he could get it, but it has been a tough night for the senior tailback as he does squirt forward and pick up 2 yards. This time the zone read handoff will stick with Feaster. And Denzel Feaster picks up the first down inside the 40-yard line down to the Chaparral 38. And Cleveland's lost is Feaster's gain as he picks up positive yardage yet again as the sophomore quarterback having a whale of a night on the ground. and also through the air as well here in the second half.
Yeah, great play there by Feaster. Rode Cleveland all the way into the line of scrimmage before pulling it out.
Once again, zone read. Now he steps back to pass, and a wide open receiver, and that pass is caught by Alex Hardiman. Hardiman makes the grab, his first one of the season, down to the 10-yard line. And you can see how much respect to the run game the Chaparrals have, as that time Hardiman picks up 28, a first and goal try here for the Del Valle Cardinals, down at the Chaparral 10-yard line.
That looked eerily similar to the two plays that Cibolo Steele ran, two of the touchdowns that they had wide open, tight end down the middle of the field.
Power eye look, and this time Feaster looking for it. The ball hit the turf, and it looks like Westlake may have it. And Westlake does indeed have it. They recover it at the 10-yard line. Westlake football, we're still waiting for the official word. Now Brian Jones tells us that Westlake has forced its first turnover. And it will be Westlake football. And piling up off the bottom of the pile is Feaster, and Feaster comes away just absolutely shaken and disgusted with himself as he lost the football and what he knew was going to be a possible touchdown drive for the Del Valle Cardinals, and it's ripped right from his grasp. Frustrated and maybe a little banged up, as he was the star on that drive, John, and he is frustrated as he heads to the bench.
Yeah, that's got to be demoralizing for a sophomore quarterback to be playing so well and then to fumble the football in just a momentum-killing play right there.
And now the handoff will go to Keith Carter. Carter plowing ahead down to the 50, down out to the 17-yard line. Quickly, let's go to the sidelines. Abe Garcia. Abe.
Hey, Joe, injury report on junior running back Ben Slaughter. He was examined by a team doctor. He's heading to a hospital for x-rays. Does not look good. Looks like a possible broken ankle. Would miss the remainder of the season. Could be a Pyrrhic victor here for the Westlake Chaparrals.
Yeah, no doubt, and our thoughts and prayers are with Ben as he takes off to the hospital. Dr. Newt Hassan, the team doctor, no doubt accompanying him as well. We'll get the official word. Can't speculate as of yet, but like Abe said, it does not look pretty as he put no weight on that right foot headed towards the sideline. Second down and 6 after the 4-yard gain. It's a toss to Keith Carter here to the near side at the 20, and it bounces his way out just outside the left hash mark to the numbers at the 22-yard line, very close to a first down, and it does look like Keith Carter has it as he picks up the necessary 6 yards to move the change for the Westlake Chaparrals. A 28-9 lead with 10:07 to play, fourth quarter.
Just a real great run there by Keith Carter. He had blockers to the outside, but he recognized that the corner was cheating to the outside and cut it up inside. That's something you don't see very often from a young running back, that discipline to know to take your yardage when you can get it. Cut up inside, get that first down yardage instead of trying to get a big play outside every time.
Again, the backfield, and the toss here is high to Carter from under center. Jordan Siebert tosses it to the senior tailback and last week's Chap of the Week, and he angles it here to the near side, just inside the numbers. A lot of running there for just 2 yards on first down. It'll set up second down and 8. The ball go back to the left hash mark here. Nose of the football just outside the 28-yard line for the Chaparrals.
In the second quarter, Westlake was able to establish that ground game and pound this Del Valle defense. That's what Coach Allman and company want to do right now. Take some time off this clock and just wear this defense down.
A back on either side of Siebert. 2 wide receivers to the far side right, 1 here to the near side left. Here's the snap. Jordan going over the middle. Has a man. It's Patrick Elliott caught at the 30. Bounces it outside to the 35-yard line. Still on his feet as he wrestles his way to the 40-yard line. It's a first down grab for Patrick Elliott, who had a little bit of an issue with the drops early in the half. In addition to his 2 touchdowns, it's a 16-yard pickup and a first down for Patrick Elliott, who hauled that one in with ease.
Yeah, and the difference is really night and day in Jordan Siebert and his receivers. Just the timing on the routes. We saw those hitch routes early in the season. But Siebert waited until the receiver turned around, and sometimes the defense would get there, or the rush would get there. Not anymore. That ball is there when the receiver turns.
Pistol to the right, and the handoff goes to Keith Carter. Carter straight ahead behind the big offensive line, and he jets his way out to the 45-yard line along that right hash and pushes his way out in between the 46 and the 47-yard line. Lots of traffic there at the end of that play, but Keith Carter just plowing his way here in the fourth quarter out to the right hash mark, taking over for Ben Slaughter. It's a gain of 5 yards. Make that 6 yards. It'll be second down and 4. 28-9 your score, 8:15, and the clock moving here for the Chaparral offense. A wide receiver each way. The pistol formation to the right side of the formation, and the handoff once again will be to Carter. Carter straight up the gut, leaping over one tackler inside Del Valle territory, picks up the first down as he plunges his way to the Del Valle 49-yard line. First down, Westlake.
well-blocked play there by the offensive line. Every single offensive lineman had a man and pushed that man off the line of scrimmage. And a good run there by Carter. There were a couple outside linebackers came to the outside and made Carter cut back inside. He was able to dive over the pile, pick up the first down. Good job right now by this Westlake offense of taking the time off the clock and just pounding the football.
And easily taking their time. We got 15 seconds on the play clock here. And Westlake just casually coming to the line out of the huddle. A double clap by Jordan Siebert with receiver each way. Once again, the handoff going to Keith Carter. Carter straight up the right hash mark. And he is brought down as he goes backwards from the 47-yard line back to the 48. And Khalid Taylor there, sophomore, leading on the tackle and driving him backwards, but forward progress, taking Keith Carter down to the 47-yard line on first down. It's another gain of 3, and second down and 7 coming up for Westlake.
I was real curious to see this Del Valle team tonight because obviously the first 2 district games against Aikens and Anderson, hard to get a read on this team. But watching them here tonight, they are head and shoulders above where they were the last 2 years. Just the athletes, and take away Josh Cleveland, this is still a great football team, especially on the defensive side of the ball.
Back to pass is Jordan, looking left, throwing left. That pass is caught at the 35-yard line. A leaping grab by Brandon Box, and he takes it down to the 33-yard line. That's a nice pickup there for Brandon Box, a little high, but once again, we saw John Rhodes elevate. Now we see Brandon Box elevate, and it's good for a 14-yard pickup and a first down for Westlake.
And they're making a living off those deep hitch routes, and the timing, like I said, is perfect on those. But these are not wide open receivers. These are just good balls by Jordan Siebert. There's 2 or 3 defenders around the receiver, but that ball is in there, and the defenders are on top of the receiver right away. But just good precision right now in the passing game.
From the left hash mark on 1st and 10 from the Del Valle 33. Handoff, Keith Carter. Carter knocked down at the 30-yard line. Leading the way is once again Khalid Taylor. And this is a guy, in realignment, you're going to see Del Valle matched up with Westlake both tonight and a year from now. And it'll be interesting to see just how much progress Khalid Taylor made. The sophomore is very impressive as a linebacker. And this time he just wipes away Keith Carter's run with one bare hug of a tackle at the 30-yard line. But still a gain of 3 yards for Keith Carter, and it's second down and 7 for Westlake. Just about 10 yards away from the red zone, is really sucking all the fourth quarter clock for the Chaparrals. Jordan Siebert in the pistol formation to the right. A receiver each way. This time the handoff will go to Alex Chavez. Chavez chopping his feet inside the 30, down to the 26-yard line. A pickup of 4 yards, wrestled down there defensively by Anthony Smith, the corner coming up and making the grab, but an injury timeout there as we have a down Del Valle Cardinal. It's the nose tackle, Justin Rivers.
This would be a big injury for Del Valle if he is out for any extended period of time. He is really the plug in the middle of this defensive line. This defensive line has played fairly well tonight. And Justin Rivers still down on his back. Looks like he's in some pain, but got a host of personnel surrounding him. But like I said, this front seven for Del Valle really has played a good game. You know, Westlake's had success pounding out the ball, but a lot of energy as Justin Rivers gets off the turf. Just gingerly putting some weight on that left leg. He's not receiving much help as he walks off to the sideline, but certainly favoring that left leg. So
out of the injury timeout with 5 minutes and 30 seconds remaining in the ball game. Westlake with a commanding lead, 28-9. Of course, just one touchdown here in the second half. That one of the 42-yard variety to Brandon Box, his second touchdown of the evening. The fourth touchdown pass for Jordan Siebert tonight. As Westlake patiently awaiting the injury timeout to be ushered back in from their sideline, as they will face a 3rd down and 3. The nose of the football just outside the 26-yard line.
You see the personnel that comes in this football game. I wouldn't be surprised to see that toss to Canner again, although. So with the whistle, under center is Jordan Siebert.
three backs in the backfield behind him, and it'll be a toss here to the near side to Chavez. Chavez bounces it outside, inside the 20, first down, yardage or more, inside the 16-yard line, down to the 15, where he's knocked out of bounds on the far sideline. Knocking him out of bounds is Jaden Nichols, and Nichols delivers the blow, but Chavez picks up the first down, and now the Chaparrals inside the red zone. And this drive into the red zone brought to you by BMW of Austin. Make sure you stay tuned for the BMW of Austin drive home for all of your post-game coverage here on the radio, of course on the website at westlakenation.com, and of course on the Shap app as you listen live on your Apple device.
That little toss sweep in the power I formation, really hard to stop unless you are completely selling out on that play and blitzing someone off the edge. But that's been a good play for this Westlake team all year.
Now motion man is Cantor, the toss sweep to the right side. This time Alex Chavez trying to bounce it outside the right hash mark, and does. Able to get inside the 15-yard line down to the 14, so only a pickup of 1 on that toss sweep the other direction to Alex Chavez.
And the officials will take a timeout here. One of the Westlake Chaparrals is off to the far sideline, standing up, but his helmet off.
And not too sure who that is on the far sideline. We can't see him from our vantage point, but it's Coach Allman, the head coach, actually, that's getting a good look at the player. Let's go down to the sidelines, and Abe Garcia and Matt Nader, no doubt, not too far away. Who's the injured player that Darren Allman is actually attending to?
You know, actually, he's on the other side of the field from me, Joe, and I cannot see who that is.
And we're standing right in front of our parabolic mic, and it looks like it's Chris Cantor.
Yeah, it didn't look like anything bad. I saw him get up pretty, quite fine.
Yeah,
he's walking off the field now.
Yeah, senior captain may have just had his bell rung there as that helmet kind of popped off, and we thank Matt Nader down on the sidelines, rejoining our broadcast tonight.
Coach Allman playing doctor, playing head coach.
Yeah, no doubt. Are you okay? Reminds me of that scene from Karate Kid where the Cobra Kai dojo leader there, the handoff to Keith Carter, he goes left, just inside the left hash mark, down to about the 10-yard line. A nice pickup of about 4 yards on the play. The line of scrimmage, obviously just outside the 10, and the first down marker just outside the 5-yard line. The Chaparrals need 6 here on third down. And going back to that, there's a scene in there where the dojo leader at the end where Johnny gets kicked right in the nose and he goes over. That's when he delivers the order for the sweep the leg, just in case you were wondering. It's a great movie, Karate Kid. Of course, it was a great remake as well with Jackie Chan.
Yeah.
Of course, you can't really get away from the wonderful Mr. Miyagi, now the late Pat Morita. Yeah, no doubt. Third down and 5. A life lesson here as Jordan Sievert runs for his life around the corner inside the left side of the field here as he bounces it outside the numbers inside the 5-yard line, or inside the 10-yard line, I should say. He's very close to a first down, but he does not have it. And Westlake is going to take the opportunity to give Michael Barton a chance to kick a short field goal here, as it looks like Westlake's about 2 yards shy, maybe 3 yards shy of that first down marker, as they'll mark Jordan Sievert down at the 9-yard line. So Patrick Elliott will hold from the 15-yard line. This will be a 25-yard effort from the near hash as Michael Barton gets the snap down. The kick is up, and the kick is good. So with 3:33 to play here in the fourth quarter, it is Westlake 31, Del Valle 9. Live from Veterans Stadium, this is Westlake football.
At age 40, attorney and Marine Corps reservist David Little was the picture of health, until the left side of his body went completely numb.
We were on the phone while he was driving home when he suddenly stopped talking.
My dad had a stroke when he was driving me home.
I'm just really glad he ended up at St. David's, South Austin.
St. David's, South Austin saved my life.
Do you know what to do in an emergency? Visit stdavids.com to learn more.
Beyond companionship, there are other reasons we call dog man's best friend. For years, dogs have been trained to detect all kinds of things, like bed bugs. ABC's bedbug dog can detect bed bugs in the smallest cracks and crevices at any stage of development with amazing accuracy, even more accurate than the most skilled pest specialists. And accurate detection means quicker, more cost-effective elimination. If you suspect a bedbug problem, call us. ABC Home.
Yeah. You're the man. We welcome you back to Veterans Stadium as the Friday night lights shine down upon a dominating performance so far for the Westlake offense and the defense, holding the Cardinals of Del Valle to just 9 points. the Salon at the Domain scoring drive, 15 plays, covered 88 yards in 7 minutes and 22 seconds. That will ruin your fourth quarter for the Del Valle Cardinals, and a 24-yard field goal, 25-yard field goal, that is, for Michael Barton. And for Barton, he's 5 of 8 coming into the ballgame. Now he's 6 of 9, and he's trying an onside kick here, and it is picked up nicely by Foster at the 31-yard line, and he will wisely go down immediately. Canyon Mansky in there on the initial hit, as Foster seemed a little surprised. Not necessarily an onside kick, but that's one of those possession-changing kickoffs that Westlake no doubt might try a little bit later on in the season, perhaps 2 weeks. If they need quick possessions for their offense, they might introduce that kind of play. Let's go down to the sidelines and Abe Garcia. Abe?
Yeah, Joe, not necessarily an onside kick, but just a keep-away kick from Josh Cleveland, who's actually been held, in check. Besides that 70-yard run, Westlake defense has done a great job. Coach Allman's got to be really happy with his defense has played the last few weeks. I know he's been asking for turnovers. He got 1 fumble recovery today, but they've held one of the most explosive players in the district to pretty much nothing besides that one play.
You're right about that. And then the zone read, the loss of Cleveland has been the gain of Feaster, and Feaster out to the 41-yard line as he picks up 8 yards on the zone read carry. And we've really gotten a good look at what possibly could be a weapon for Del Valle moving forward. 2 wide receivers each way. Low snap. Feaster up with it. A 3-step drop. Here comes the pressure. Nice blocking there. Now Feaster going to elect to throw it away. And he is inside the tackle box. No flag thrown there, but nice blocking schemes up. And really making a great block, not once but twice, was Chance Williamson, the senior, in there for some offensive line work. Is dipping down into his depth chart is Courtney Wash. So a nice blocking play up there. It'll be 3rd down and a long one. A back on either side. The zone read play. This time Feaster pulls it out of the gut of Josh Cleveland and makes his way inside the 45-yard line. And it's a 1st down run for Denzel Feaster, and the sophomore really showing his head coach that, hey, I know it's all about Josh Cleveland, but I can play too, coach.
And Josh Cleveland's taken some shots the last couple of drives. Even when he doesn't get the ball, he's taking shots and is a little slow to get up off the turf.
1st and 10 on the 45-yard line. Feaster on the zone read, and you are just in a mind reader as Cleveland got absolutely drilled. And Feaster able to keep the ball, not only keep it from Cleveland, but keep from fumbling it. And it's a loss on the play back to the 44-yard line, but a huge pop on Josh Cleveland. Feaster now back to pass out of the shotgun, looking to the left, has a man, and that pass is caught inside the 49-yard line at the Chaparral 48. And Carson Spencer making the stop on the far sideline. But just a huge hit going back to that. No doubt you'll hear that on the replay broadcast on Time Warner Cable's YNN Sports, cable channel 408 and HD 1509. On 3rd down and 2 after the gain of 9, rolling to the right and firing the pass here to the near side, and that pass is incomplete. Canyon Mansky wants his interception. He's not going to get it as that ball hit turf before he got his hands around it. Don't you know, Canyon Mansky would love to come up with his first interception, but it's an incomplete pass.
Yeah, definitely bounced on the ground there, but going back to the zone read plays that Del Valle's running, just think every time Feaster keeps the ball, which has been quite a bit in the second half, it's because Josh Cleveland is taking a hard hit.
Here's the 4th down play. This time the handoff will go to Cleveland. He is able to get to the 46-yard line, but that is about it. And the Del Valle Cardinals needed the 45, and the defense turns Cleveland out again, and it's a turnover on downs, Westlake football.
And a tough way to end this football game for Josh Cleveland. Really had a frustrated night except for that 70-yard run. In the second half, he was visibly dejected and just getting hit all over the place. And as he comes off the field, head down, clearly disappointed in the way that the offense moved the ball in the second half tonight, and obviously disappointed a little bit in his own performance.
So Westlake now with John Rhodes in the game for a 2nd time as he hands off to Alex Chavez. Chavez on 1st down, rumbling his way into Del Valle territory, out to the 49-yard line. Multiple Del Valle tacklers there, but leading the way was Nichols. And defensively, really, Jaden Nichols has had quite a game, as has Khalid Taylor and Kelly McBride, along with Darius Bender. This linebacking core for Del Valle, very quick and awfully athletic. but a 5-yard gain for Chavez. A pistol to the right, and now this is going to be a flag. Looks like it's going to be encroachment.
Offsides, defense. Second down.
So it'll be a 5-yard gain here. And it looks like it might be enough for a first down on the penalty, and it will be. So it'll be first down and 10 as Westlake will scrimmage inside the 45-yard line at the Del Valle 44 from the right hash.
You know, this is just the third year at the 5A level for this Del Valle program. Over the last 2 years, they've combined for 4 wins. So 3 wins already this year, 2-0 in district coming into this game. You know, get to the playoffs, and it's going to be a successful season for Del Valle despite the result tonight.
Inside a minute to play here. And the clock will stop with 53 seconds. We will go ahead and keep it here as the ball will move back to the 46-yard line. Make it the 47-yard line. As the clock now continues to move, we're inside 40 seconds to play, and this looks like it might be the final series here for the Chaparrals in the final series of the game as Rhodes goes under center, lets that clock run inside 7 seconds, and he will take a knee.
Great win by Westlake, really, 31-9. You know, it wasn't always the prettiest win. There were a couple of defensive breakdowns, but overall, great performance by the defense. And I thought the offense really looked probably the best they've looked all season, certainly in the passing game. And I don't think there's any doubt that Jordan Sievert looked like his best self tonight. Efficient, really knew where he was going with the football, looked comfortable in the pocket. You got to give credit to the offensive line for what they did in pass protection. And on the ground, it was a good day for Westlake. Obviously, the injury to Ben Slaughter looms large for this Westlake football team. It's a good thing they got that depth in the backfield that we've talked about all year. But still, to lose a guy like that, we don't know how long it's going to be for, but it could be a significant injury for Westlake.
We'll go ahead and take a 2-minute timeout. We owed you 1 timeout before the end of the half. We'll go ahead and take a 2-minute timeout here as the clock expires at Veterans Stadium. Your final score, Westlake 31, Del Valle 9. Back in 2 minutes with the post-game thoughts of Darren Allman. This is Westlake football.
This winter, prepare to be amazed as Elisa's Dance Academy and the Westlake Symphonic Orchestra come together to perform a variety of holiday favorites. Join us December 6th, 7th, and 8th as the Westlake Technical Entertainment Crew and Lexus of Austin present the Nutcracker Spectacular. Tickets are on sale now. Get them online at WHSTEC.com or by phone at 474-5664.
For 102 years, the Coverts have set the standard for car dealers in Central Texas. Hi, I'm Jenny Covert, and your parents, grandparents, and even some of your great-grandparents have shopped with my family. Our service, our inventory, and of course, our low Covert price are the reasons over 1 million customers come back again and again. We want to be your car dealer. Let us prove it. Covert Auto Group, Austin, Bastrop, and Hutto.
The Steam Team, your #1 choice for cleaning residential and commercial carpet, tile, and wood flooring, upholstery, air ducts, and more, including 24-hour emergency water and fire damage restoration. The Steam Team is an Austin original, locally owned and operated since 1983. All employees are trained and certified by the Institute of Inspection, Cleaning, and Restoration. We guarantee our services and will do whatever it takes to please our customers. Call 451-TEAM or online at thesteamteam.com.
We welcome you back to the sights of winning Westlake football, and that's exactly what happened tonight. The Chaparrals victorious over Del Valle at Veterans Stadium here in Del Valle, Texas, just to the east of Austin. And your final score, 31-9, Westlake victorious as they move on to their bye week. And it's a nice time to have a bye week. You get 2 weeks to prepare for the arch nemesis, now district rival, Lake Travis High School. We await the end of the Westlake alma mater as they face their fans, do both the football players along with the spirit leaders as they join arm in arm for the alma mater as we await the thoughts of head coach Darren Allman. It looks like Matt Nader is with the coach right now. Let's go ahead and head to the sidelines right around the 20-yard line. Here's Matt with coach.
Coach Allman, congratulations on an awesome win tonight. I can just tell from the sideline that you are so proud of your team against, no doubt, a playoff caliber team. Got a bye week this next week. Talk a little bit about your team's performance thus far and then going into Lake Travis in 2 weeks.
Well, our schedule's worked well for us, and we survived the non-district schedule and stayed pretty healthy. I don't think we came out of this one completely healthy, but we're blessed. We've got a bunch of great kids who came out here tonight and understood the impact that this game's going to have on the race, and they were mature enough throughout the week to look at the team we're getting ready for and realize that they had their hands full. And it's a hard place to come over and play, and it's never a real big crowd, and sometimes it can be one of those trap games, So very proud of the way that they came in and really played fast from the very beginning. And we ran that running back down. John Dodd ran him down on that long run and kept him from scoring, and we were able to hold him to a field goal. We had 3 other fourth down stops on defense, and I think offensively at times tonight we weren't real consistent, but I think we clicked a little bit better tonight than we have so far this year, and our timing with the passing game looks a lot better, and you can see Jordan gaining some confidence. So we're excited about where we are and looking forward to an open week and a chance to get better and continue to try to get this district championship.
All right, Coach. We'll see you in a couple weeks.
Matt Nader down on the sidelines with a victorious Darren Allman and Hall of Famer Darren Allman. We didn't get an opportunity to really talk about it last week, but last weekend on Saturday, Darren Allman, a product of Hardin-Simmons University, elected into their Hall of Fame. In fact, a good story, he was the first football player signed and done so while waiting in line for nachos at Texas Stadium at a Odessa Permian football game, a playoff game at Texas Stadium. And Hardin-Simmons recognizing not only his 3-year contribution as a player, but also his years as a coach as well, but inducted into the Hardin-Simmons Hall of Fame. And tonight marks his 71st victory as a head coach in high school football and his 42nd victory at Westlake. So it's been quite a season so far for Darren Allman. And you mentioned the word in the postgame interview, survival. And now it's survival of the fittest, surviving the non-district schedule, going 4-0 in district play, and in the driver's seat for 2 weeks until the big matchup, which no doubt will be for the district title and playoff seeding with Lake Travis.
Absolutely. Huge game to look forward to. Bye week comes at a great time. He talked about the schedule and how well it sets up for Westlake. It certainly does, and have to be happy with the effort tonight. Came out and withstood 2 great surges of momentum that Del Valle had at the start of the first quarter and the start of the third quarter.
And when you talk about playoff football, it can be wrapped up into two very simple words. And really it comes from effort. I get effort and ability, and that's exactly what Westlake was able to do tonight. They used their ability, they combined it with high effort, they did not let the score distract them, and they roll for a very important victory here on the road in Del Valle. Now, for Del Valle, they do fall to 2-1. They still have a juggernaut game with Lake Travis as well. They also have to play Bowie, so it's not an easy road for Del Valle, but we know what Del Valle is capable of, not only on offense with Josh Cleveland, but now we get a good look at Del Valle's quarterback play. And when you talk about the job that Denzel Feaster did tonight, also the very fast Del Valle defense. This is not a team to be taken lightly, and this is a huge win for the Chaparrals. For John Nidell, I'm Joe Taylor, Matt Nader, and Abe Garcia down on the sidelines. Our on-site engineer and producer, Arnold Lopez. That'll do it for the television broadcast here on YNN Sports, cable channel 1509 and 408. You can watch this game live on Sunday morning at 9 a.m. We will come back on the radio side with our post-game coverage, but a final score here from Veterans Stadium in Del Valle, just east of Austin. Westlake with a 4-0 record in District 15 5A play and a 5-3 record overall going into the bye week. Del Valle falls tonight for the first time in district play. Again, your final score from Veterans Stadium, Westlake 31, Del Valle 9. This is Westlake football.